ain't in my league. Bad bitch, do what I please. Nigga wanna leave, he can leave. I'd rather be fuck nigga free. Y'all hoes fuck for the free. You gotta pay a fee for this P. I'm talking about a fee you can't reach. I'm talking about a fee like Big Peach. Birthday new set of keys. Now that's big dick in a G. He said he wanna love me for me. I told him fuck love, what a cheese. I put this ass on him, he can't breathe. I put this pussy on him, he can't breathe. Broke boys ain't in my league. Dummy wanna leave, he can't leave. Bye, sir. Out of my life, sir. Out of sight, out of mind, take a hike, sir. Kick rock. Fine, you a sick guy. You's a runner. Never had a big drop. Let's go. Know the beat afro. You know these niggas love when it's natural. If I back it up, you special. And if I get low, God bless you. Bad chick, yeah. That's me, Chanel bag, yeah, that's me, Chanel shoes, yeah, that's me, account full, yeah, that's me. Your boyfriend know I'm his fave, and we don't speak till he get paid. Face beat wig, always laid. All my ex niggas know they played. First draft pick, ain't no trade. I never get cut, this ain't spades. Nigga left me, he was brave. A bitch like me unfazed. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. They let a raw bitch in the game. Po niggas can't entertain. Po hoes stay in your lane. You fake like yo nigga chain. Nikki, that dope in your veins. Pussy tastes like sugar cane. And no, I don't hang with no lanes. Now go and fuck it up with no shame. Bad chick, yeah. That's me, Chanel bag, yeah, that's me, Chanel shoes, yeah, that's me, account full, yeah, that's me. Fuck it up.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, Entertain? So I'm coming to y'all with another after show. We talking Baddies East. Okay, this was one of his best episodes, and it was actually funny because we finally see Scotty beat up Natalie. Okay, and that's what we all been waiting for. Good job, Scotty. I know you ended up with a whole lot of marks on you and a whole lot of battle wounds, but bitch, you still did your big one. All right. And I don't even think Scotty should be scared with the no jets because we all know who's paying for the jets. Okay, so that threat that Natalie threw out, no jets. All right. Like Lemmy Pepper's not paying for the jets. Okay, Natalie. All right, before I start taking calls, y'all, I want to do like a quick little town hall, you guys. Now, Bad and Bougie from One More Chance sat with Adam 22 at No Jumper. Whack 100 was there, and her nigga was there, and they got into a whole lot of stuff regarding Zeus. So now, if y'all don't know, Bad and Bougie is with the Real Side Chicks show. I believe it's LA that she's a part of, Miami, LA, one of them. I'm pretty sure it's LA. And I'm guessing she tried to work with Lemmy Pepper, and something happened to where, you know, things was misconstrued. I will break this down on a further video, but just take a little sneak peek of what she had to say.
Like a motherfucker.
Question. I'm just wondering, why didn't y'all take your show to Zeus, to Lemmy?
Heck no.
Why not? Oh yeah, we.
Wait, hold on.
I don't fuck with that nigga.
Why not?
Wait. You worked with him before?
By the way, I just want to say, regardless of how I feel about Lemmy Pepper or not, Bad and Bougie, who the fuck, and I'm cursing because I can, y'all are not allowed to, gave you the green light to say the N-word? Just because you have the N-words in you don't mean you could say it.
The Black Harvey Weinstein. We're gonna talk about that.
We might as well bring that up too.
Wait. Let me ask my partner. What you mean? He does great business.
Listen, he does great business, but he also does shady business. Okay,
Like
he
what?
promises people things in exchange for certain things.
Weinstein is a high bar.
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait,
Yeah.
we ain't comparing fucking Lemmy Plum with no Weinstein.
I'm just saying.
I will say I thought Bad and Bougie was just I thought she was black. She's just light skinned. I may be wrong, but from my eyes, I didn't know she was black. I may be wrong. Okay, I've been wrong before, but I thought she's black in Puerto Rico. Okay, so say I don't know. Clarify for me. She's not. She's not. Okay. Everybody's saying now. She says she's Caribbean. Okay, so she's gonna be a Baddies Caribbean. Anyways,
that's a lot.
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
What do you really?
Don't mind that comment there. I guess.
Yeah.
The Lemmy
I'm
I
sorry.
know
I'm a boss. You can't talk to
promises
me
you.
no
He
type
tells
of way.
you, "I'll pay you this," and then it depend on the situation.
Absolutely.
He might give you a bonus.
Absolutely. Everybody. I'm gonna tell you, everybody. I know a lot of things.
What you talking about?
I know a lot of things.
But why would you shoot Zeus down like that?
Excuse me? Because I don't give a fuck.
That's a successful black man's platform.
It is a successful black man's platform, but you shouldn't use your platform to open up other platforms. It don't go so.
What's other platform? What is she trying to say?
Trying to say he was trying to treat his dick like a platform.
Exactly.
Wait. Let me marry. He got a beautiful
I'm married now. Listen, my husband know everything. There is nothing that was in the dark that he don't know about.
Wait, so you were on a show on Zeus before?
Absolutely, yeah.
What show?
One More Chance.
Oh, the chance.
No wonder, by the way. Oh, hold on. We didn't get there yet.
Chance guy.
What was? Oh, it's like a dating show with some guy named Chance.
Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what makes him so special? Who the fuck is this guy?
Chance
it was
was
just
from
a show.
what was Chance?
It was just a show.
From what VH1, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Flavor Flav shit.
but hold on, wait. So you saying he approached you inappropriately?
Absolutely.
Lemmy.
Absolutely. I went to go have a business meeting, and our business meeting ended up, he's like, "Can you meet me at my house instead of the office?"
Ooh.
Well, he might have just wanted to meet you at the house.
No, sweetie.
Maybe wanted to show you his
basing it
garden.
off that?
No, sweetie. No, definitely not just
Maybe he
off
was
that.
running late.
Not just off that.
His wife was gonna be home.
Listen, the wife was involved too.
Involved with what?
We'll talk about that later.
No.
Jack, you have to cut the check for
we
this
might as well
conversation.
talk about it right now because it's
No.
shit, you gonna bring up my ex's shit.
Wait, Limmy's your ex?
We had a situationship.
On Chris,
y'all dated?
You got to.
No, we didn't date. We had a situationship.
See, this is shit getting weird because she's telling me he was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And now nephew telling me that was your ex.
He wasn't my ex. Let's keep it clear.
I fuck with him too, but I would be wrong if I didn't mention that.
I don't play that.
I would be wrong if I didn't mention that.
Every time he had to see me, he had to cut a check.
Excuse me.
I don't play.
I would be wrong if I didn't mention that Stunner Girl said something quite similar when she was here just the other day.
Yeah, she ain't lying.
I gotta acknowledge the consistency of.
He ain't lying.
I don't know.
Nah, but then again, wait. If you saying y'all had a situationship,
it was a situation.
And then you're saying his wife was involved.
It was a situation.
I don't see him doing anything wrong because if all parties,
it was a situation. No. Yeah. Because let me tell you something.
How's he doing something wrong?
I'd rather do something with somebody that's gonna give me an opportunity than not. But I would have rather not have to. Let's just say that.
See, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Because you could have just said no.
This bit, and then I would not have the opportunity. Listen, this business is very dirty.
Did he tell you that? Did he say?
Absolutely.
He said,
absolutely.
If you don't do this, you're not going to get the opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's what Shawnee O'Neal told me.
I don't believe that.
Nigga.
Shawnee O'Neal told me the same thing.
But for
Shawnee
real. Kenny.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Not Shawnee. Please don't tell me Shawnee said you got to eat my cooter for a show. Wait a minute. Shawnee, you're going to have to explain, okay? Because you're a woman of the church, okay? You're married to a pastor. You cannot have these allegations out about you because that is crazy.
Brought me my watch.
You was fucking Shawnee?
Oh, my God.
Shawnee O'Neal.
So why?
See, I told you, I never trusted Shawnee. Them nostrils flaring never scared me, bitch. I knew she was up to no good sometimes. Shawnee looks to play the innocent role as if everything's all perfect, done, and crisp. Meanwhile, she's doing dirty deeds in the background.
Absolutely not.
No, because
let me tell you, when I went on set,
you're not no weak ass female.
When I went on set,
if you was a gullible ass weak female, right, I can get it, but that's not you.
This is why
you do what you want to do.
It didn't work out with him because he couldn't take my mouth. I'm telling you.
Well, he said you had good head.
No, I didn't mean like that.
Whack 100 is a messy queen. Don't ever get it confused. I'm telling you, that is the messiest queen in South Central LA. Is Whack 100. That's just facts. He gets to the T quicker than Wendy Williams ever did.
I didn't mean like that. He couldn't control me, and that's where we were like this. I kid you not.
So you telling me it was some actual activity?
Actual activity, like vacations, Christmases, holidays.
Well, you attended. He takes people with him all the time.
Listen to me. Holidays.
Oh no, let me my partner. Okay, I gotta call
holidays.
Okay, here's my thoughts. I just feel like Lemmy Pepper needs to be very careful. I feel like a lot of the stuff that happened to Diddy will, in my opinion, allegedly happen to him soon, and he needs to be careful how he's moving. I feel like filming Baddies right now, right after all this drama and everything goes down, isn't the smartest move. So the smartest move to me would be not filming Baddies until, y'all, I got this turtleneck on because it's cold in the mug right now. Like, I don't know what happened. But anyways, I feel like filming Baddies right now is not smart, and that he should film Bad Boys, which I don't even know if that exists anymore. I heard it doesn't, or Bobby Boys, and then film Baddies. Because going into a whole nother Baddies with all these rumors circling, you might cast the wrong girl and they might end up doing something and get you in trouble. Let me booty. Okay. So that's why I don't feel like it's the smartest thing. I feel like some of the stuff that he's done in the past, you know, the doors are low-key starting to open up and he's starting to be slowly but surely exposed. So I feel like he needs to learn from the whole Puffy situation and sort of tread lightly and make sure whatever girls or whatever that he's messed with are, you know, kept intact and kind of know their roles, because he could end up with a RICO quick and in a hurry. Because a lot of this stuff that's being alleged is low-key illegal. Okay, we hear about alleged rings, pimps, okay, and that's not legal. And you're black on top of that, which makes it worse. I don't think Bad and Bougie is lying at all. I've heard this a lot of times before, okay? And it's dealing with Bad and Bougie. So I don't think she's just pulling this out of the crack of her ass and just making this up, okay? Now, next I wanted to get into, you guys, is T. So T, I guess, spilled some tea about her fight with Scotty. See, I told you I had T. Was one of the first people that confirmed that fight, okay? And says that security was pulling me back. She was swinging, but nothing connected. I mopped her in the face, chest, and neck. First of all, them channels gonna get y'all caught up. Meaning not YouTube channels, them Instagram channels. This looks like it's from an Instagram channel because it has 3 likes on it. Y'all be making these channels and they be screenshotting and sharing y'all tea. Be careful, bitch, because I get those screenshots all day, every day. Okay? Them Instagram channels will get you caught up, right? And also, why is everybody spilling the reunion before it dropped? Did they not sign NDAs? These cast members are giving the bloggers a run for their money, bitch. Because y'all just spilling the tea. We're not even doing it anymore. You guys are. Damn. We got Jonathan spilling tea. E.T. is spilled tea. T spilled tea. Tasiki spilled tea. Anna spilled tea. It's just everybody just spilling the tea. So it's like, Lemmy Pepper must have not made them sign a non-disclosure agreement at this point, because it just doesn't make any sense. All right. Now, E.T. dropped a new track, a hot beat, okay, as a diss to you bees that's talking all that hot-ish.
Running circles round you bitches like a hula hoop. Ain't none of you bitches no type of cop who I'm losing to. All I see is me. Want see me? It's gonna cost a fee. Y'all know I can't fight for free. Most these hoes be nice to me. Most these hoes be trolling, treasure trolls. Look just like the pink one. Most these hoes be broke and got no clothes. And most here running circles round you bitches like a hula hoop. Ain't none of you bitches no type of cop who I'm losing to. All I see is me. Want see me? It's gonna cost a fee. Y'all know I can't fight for free. Most these hoes be nice to me. Most these hoes be trolling, treasure trolls. Look just like the pink one. Most these hoes be broke and got no clothes. And most here running circles.
The beat nice, but it's trash. Oh, sorry, T. I mean, ET. I'm sorry. Not everybody's meant to rap. That just is what it is. It's not because it's ET and I'm hopping on the hate train. Because I'm one of the people that feel like y'all take it a little bit too far when it comes to some of these baddies and the trolling that y'all do. But just rapping is just not for everybody, okay? Leave it for Rolly Polly, okay? Rolly could actually rap, like her or not, all right? The beat nice, I'll say that, but that's about it. Like, her cadence, all right? Now, does it beat, because you know her, Naj thinks she's a rapper too. Does it beat the, because my pussy's so good? Because my pussy's so good? Nah, I prefer Naj. All right, so Animac, y'all also clap back at ET because ET says she's coming for her, she coming for Scotty, and she's coming for DJ Sky. She says, ET keep talking about she gonna catch me. LOL. Girl, you can't even be in the same room as me or functions. Can't be around the same people as me. None of that, girl. Real talk, no shade. Like, we in two different criterias, baby. You couldn't get booked in any club I'm in. I be around rich niggas and get money bitches. Oh, we know. You see where you be at compared to where I be. I ain't nervous, trust me. LOL. I ain't with the street politics. Now y'all want to involve streets when you knew what show you came on. I'm sorry, I'm a sexy lady. I don't gangbang. I'm a sexy lady. What be wrong with y'all bees? Y'all, that not cute. Be a woman. You keep talking about on the dead homies. Listen, that's not STV South Central talk. On myself, okay? Make sure y'all hit that like button on God in Heaven. And then put it on your mama. Yeah, girl, that's why they dead. Oh my God. Yeah, girl, that's why they dead. Because y'all be trying to be outside like these men instead of living in your femininity. Oh my God. Why is she reading? It was never cute to say, here, girl, on Crip, on blood. Leave that to the niggas. Jesus, I should have knew once you brought them dirt bags to Zeus. Knowing damn well we classy over here. We on $1 million budget, boo. I'm sorry. Why is this accurate, bro? Not gonna lie, she read. You ate her up. I give you that, anime. You ate her up. You ate her up. But just know, Billy's coming for you next, bitch. So you don't gotta be worried about no damn ET. Billy gonna get offended if she see this, okay? I'm just saying. So just be careful. Billy gonna get you, Cash gonna get you, the whole not STV gonna get you, because you just insulted the network. That's it. All right, now Tanisha posted a throwback of her Nat. I feel like she's missing Nat, and she's missing, I guess, the baddies and the success of Zeus. So I think she kind of wants to hop on that little, back on the train. Okay, that's what I think. All right, now I'm gonna start taking callers. You guys, make sure you guys please hit that like button. All right, what's going on, Mika Cho?
Hey P, how
What's
are
up?
you? Ask the questions.
First, let's start off with what did you think of the whole Suki and the whole Sapphire situation? Do you feel like Sapphire is scary?
Very scary, scared. I can't say the word, but scared. She's scared of her. She's a scared little booty. She's very scary, and she should have never let Suki get dag near tag teamed by two girls. It don't make no sense why she got to argue with Rolly and get water thrown in her face by ET, and then her homegirl just standing there like
arguing with her.
Yes, exactly. Literally, you even went as far as putting your hands on Suki. But you was standing there like them little dolls that's going viral on Twitter, like just looking at your face like, pull the picture up. You know what I'm talking about? Looking like Scotty. So it's like, girl, you're horrible. Don't bring her back. Suki, stop hanging out with her. Stop. Like,
okay, I've seen that a lot in the comments. Is this a type of event that makes it tough for friends?
That is that bad. Did you see Camila about to cry? Like, it was that deep. Like, that's deep. Like, that's not something that you see. Like, that's something I expect from like Scotty and Natalie. Right. I don't expect that from Sapphire and Suki. Because literally you see Sapphire and Mariah Lynn fighting and you see Suki jump in water. Like what? That means
I feel bad for Suki. You could tell it was deeper than the show.
It was deeper than the show, right? And it's just like y'all sitting here, Mariah Lynn on the bus, showing videos of Suki. Like, this is why you about to get drowned in Jamaican water. It's like,
what do you think is Mariah's real beef with Suki? Do you think it's just what happened on the show?
I think it's what you said in another episode. I think you said it's some Love and Hip Hop beef.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to really do with this. And honestly, I just feel like Mariah Lynn's mad, in my opinion, because you see Suki, in my opinion, she don't got to do too much for the show to be about her. She just authentically has to be herself. Like, Mariah Lynn, we've been tired of you since episode 1. We've been tired of you since the reunion. We don't know why you're here. Like, we didn't want you here. So it's like, I don't know.
Now let's get to Scotty and Nat.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
What's up? Did you walk?
I like how she grabbed her up. And to be honest, Natalie was struggling because I seen Natalie struggling to like pull Scotty's hair. And Scotty like got her head back like this. Like you seen her face, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. That was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie. That was probably the longest little like let them scuffled it out type fight that they had all season.
That was some not STV action. That was okay.
Yeah, they got active.
I'm like, sad.
On Schoolyard.
On Schoolyard. Now, okay. Do you really believe that it was over these plates? Because these plates, they must be selling like hotcakes.
What I didn't understand was I don't know. Maybe I feel like the plate was like a metaphor for like everything like Natalie feels towards Scotty because she was like, she thinks she's better than everyone. And then her example was, it first started with the food, but then like we're talking about something with the airport and her with a dog. We're talking about like, she says that whenever she has to defend Scotty to the other girls. And it's like, I don't know, sis. It just sounded like
the plate was icing
underlying issues, like that was icing on the cake. I did see surprisingly one little plate on the side, and it did look like it had 4 little things on it. Like now that I really think about it, like it was on a side table. And when Natalie was telling the story, she said, "I had to take your food off the table because if you ate that food, it would have been World War Z." Like, girl, shut up. You did not have to do that. This girl is not going.
Scotty got the Big Debbie cake. She can't be eating no 4 shrimps. She needs 16.
Right.
Okay. They was being stingy with her food.
But shrimp and pasta with 4 shrimp is wild. Like, that's all pasta. No, she told Natalie, she said, Natalie, I had to order chicken because I ordered shrimp and pasta and there was only 4 pieces of shrimp. Natalie said, duh, it's shrimp and pasta.
She said, where are the shrimp and lobster place? I don't know about chicken. Natalie was funny in this episode. Don't lie. Even though she was messed up for what she did to Scotty.
And you know why? It was hilarious. Funny because I feel like it was an uncontrolled situation. Like it was a situation that she had no control over. Like, girl, you're sitting here and you're crying over food. You mad because somebody else got food before you. That's literally all the issue is. And deeper issues. Basically, you're mad that this girl gets a certain type of treatment that you don't get. I think that's what it's about. It's not the other girls. I think she just putting the other girls under the bus because she don't want to say she has a problem. That's probably what it really is. Because ain't nobody else tripping over Scotty.
Now, next week's episode, we see Rolly getting on Mariah's butt. Do you think she kind of deserves it or what? Because we see the Vein making an appearance next week. It seems like the Vein is an honorary cast member.
Her and that Vein can go. Like I said, they were never wanted this season. So, bye-bye. And Rolly was right for everything that she said because she do kind of like remember when Anna and Scotty fought on episode 1 or 2, and she was like, let them duke it out because real baddies don't always have to fight to prove a point. And I hate a bully. And it's like, who are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what?
I felt like she was throwing slick shots.
Yeah. And then it's just like, you see every time a fight comes around, Mariah Lynch got something to say. Like, shut up. I don't even think she got in that fight with Suki because she got jumped. I think she got into it because she just wanted to be in a fight.
Someone said Mariah has a dick vein on her forehead.
Oh my God, I see it, T. Why would you say that?
I will say this though. I think Mariah was reacting to the whole Scotty and Natalie thing because I think she's seen a lot of things that happen behind the scenes and she felt bad for Scotty. That's what I think it was. I feel like that's why she was saying that.
I think you give some of these girls the benefit of the doubt too much. You be thinking they got an actual conscience and a heart.
It's not the benefit of the doubt. It's knowing stuff.
Yeah, you do, Pierre, because you was like, I feel bad for E.T. running up on Natalie, but from what I've been hearing, it's just, maybe we've been getting the wrong reason, and the real reason, but right. I heard that she did it because she just felt like that Natalie been embarrassing her in like 6
No, I said I didn't feel bad with her running up. I said I feel bad with all the hate that she gets online because I feel like it's I don't feel about her running up because she know what she did was wrong.
So Natalie know what she did was wrong, or E.T. knows what she did was wrong?
Both.
Okay. I gotta get back on the web and start digging more. Okay, Pierre.
Oh my God. All right,
I'm gonna find that answer since you're not gonna tell us.
All right, I gotta go. All right, what's up, Jay?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, cool. What's going on?
What's up? First, let's start off with Suki and Sapphire. What you think about the whole situation?
So I'm not gonna lie, that whole conversation pissed me off because ain't no way when somebody tell you that, oh, I'm sorry that you feel, don't tell me that you sorry that I feel. Like no, that's a BS apology.
I'm sorry if
I'm sorry that you feel that I didn't stick up for you. No, you were supposed to stick up for me at the end. I'm not saying have my back when I'm rolling because that's one-on-one. I fight rolling on my own. But right. When E.T. threw that drink in my face, oh, you should have ran up.
Yeah,
you should have ran up. And you telling me that, oh, I feel that, I apologize. You feel that way, and then you telling me that, oh, I should have did more. You ain't, like Suki said, you ain't do 100% if you felt like you should have done more. If you felt like 100%, then what you apologizing for?
Right. And that could have been Sapphire's perfect time because E.T. was talking about her leg. If y'all don't know, E.T. leg got messed up. I think she fought a nigga. So since then, she had to have, I think, work or surgery or something on it. So that's why her leg was acting up that episode.
Well, she should have took advantage of that and popped her. There's no way. And then to move on to Natalie and Scotty, I'm sorry, but I'm on that side 100% on the way. Why? So I'm an old school BG fan, and this is Natalie. Like this is Natalie Nunn. Scotty should have called up Kendra. Scotty should have called up Flo for some lessons because Natalie needs a friend that she can always dog out whenever she needs to make herself look good.
Yes.
Like she needs that one friend that I'll give you this, I'll give you that, you can have the world, but when it's time for me to dog you out, I'm gonna embarrass you.
I gotta slap on you a little bit.
Right. And we all know, like, come on now, the food situation, it wasn't a big situation. Like we all, like the last caller said, that's a metaphor. That's just to hide up something. But the real issue, and I really do feel this way, I really feel like Scotty is entitled. I feel like because Scotty know that she doing what she doing, X, Y, and Z, like she feel like she can't be touched. And Natalie kind of over it because I feel Natalie like when she say like I'm the one that's receiving all the calls, I'm the one I'm hearing all the complaints.
And she gets to chill basically,
right? And you just chilling, and it's mainly about you. I'm tired of it. Like this
Natalie and her shot call with had enough.
She had enough. When I saw Natalie grab Scotty hair and almost banged her against the cabinet, I said, "Yo, Natalie is done. She's done. Forget it." But yeah, I'm 100% on Natalie on that one. That
period.
Yeah. Nat, I'm telling you, Scotty should have called Kendra or Flo because she needed some pointers on how to handle Natalie.
Or Sarah.
Or Sarah. Yeah, Sarah or Christian now. I don't know if Sarah want to deal with that.
Sarah be like, you need to pray for her.
So yeah. And then moving on to Mariah Lynn and Rolly. I like Mariah Lynn. I feel like Mariah Lynn was in the wrong house. Mariah Lynn should have been in House B. Mariah Lynn would have had a much better time if she was in House B. Forget Smiley. But if she could have just like forgot Smiley and just been with House B, she would have been A-okay.
She seems very miserable these last few episodes.
Exactly. And it's because these girls don't really like her. Like, they really don't. And that house is so fake. House A is so fake. Like, you can see when they conversate with each other, like when they was in the van and Natalie was telling the tea between her and Scotty. Nobody really cared. Like, they looking at you like, girl, it's again, like, this happens every day. Like, they tired of it. And I feel like Rolly was being a little bully to Mariah. Like, she should have done all that. Like, it's just, we all know how right, like, we know how Mariah is. Like, Mariah like to talk behind her friends' back and do all that. Like, we seen her on Love and Hip Hop. We see, like, that's what she do. Like, it's just, it comes with Mariah. And like y'all said, I do think like her and Mariah's beef, Suki's beef is like from Love and Hip Hop. I think Mariah's low key jealous that Suki's like a bigger name than she is. That's what I really
gotta think about it. When you compare the two careers, they started off the same. Mariah started off with saying "Once upon a time I was a hoe." Suki said "Once upon a time I was a hoe," and I'm still a hoe. And Suki has blown up, and Mariah is still.
I think Mariah is low key jealous because I've heard of Mariah first before I heard of Suki.
Yes.
So for the fact that Suki's so much more out there than Mariah is, and Mariah really had like a blueprint to get herself up there. How many seasons of Love and Hip Hop she been on?
Mariah's been on like half of the New York seasons.
Exactly. You talk about this is my first time performing in Jamaica and this and that and X, Y, and Z. Like, you're supposed to have been out there. There. So that's where I feel like they beef come from. I feel like Mariah low key jealous of Suki, and she's not trying to let it go.
Right.
So,
Also, I want to talk a little bit about the reunion too. What do you think about all the spoilers and stuff that's been out there? Because there's been a lot of stories that are conflicting, and like, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie. I think Jonathan's side of the story pans out to be the truth.
Because some of the baddies were like, he's lying.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because not for like, I don't like ET and all. This is my first time seeing her, but like, she don't come across as a like she gonna flake. Like, I feel like she is gonna stand 10 down. She gonna go out there and squabble. So like, I do feel like she went out there and she beat up who she beat up, and yeah, I do feel like she lost it to Suki. Like, that's just what it is. But I do feel like the other girls ganged up on her and they turned on her. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like Suki was jumping around talking about something. Let go of my friend. Let go of my friend. Like, I feel like that too. I feel like Sapphire probably got done up a little bit because Sapphire, to me, like he said, like she looked like, if you look at her squabble, like Sapphire looked like she get down. But when I seen her try to fight Smiley, she ain't give it up like how I thought she would give it up. Like, like I feel like she got hit on, and then I'm confused about the whole Camilla and Rolly thing. I don't know who won that one. I feel Camilla to me is just she should have did the conversation. She should have never did Baddies. She should have just had her one-on-one with Natalie, make a good 20 grand, and call it a day. I don't feel like she should have went on Baddies. Yeah, it's not the same Camilla, And Anna Mac, I feel like she was a little child dog running around the place screaming, all that other stuff. So I feel like his predictions of the reunion is the most so correct.
Why do you think ET attacked Natalie?
Because I feel like some of the girls probably said some things that Natalie said behind her back, and like she went off on Natalie. Like, I feel like Natalie don't like ET like that, and Natalie be saying like some stuff behind the scenes, like, oh yeah, she don't fit in, or oh yeah, she can't do this, or she don't look like us, and this and that. And somebody probably told her, probably Rolly did, not gonna lie. Probably Rolly told her, and then now ET wanted to smack Natalie, because she knew this is it for her on Zeus. She knew it. Nobody like her. The fans don't like her. you know, she knew this was it. So why not go out with a bang? And I respect that. Like, why not? Let me just touch the biggest person here. Like, why, you know, if I'm gonna do something, let me do something big.
Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. This was a great episode. I'm glad there was like they showed. I'm tired of them showing just one conflict of two people the whole episode. Like, I'm glad we got to see different conflicts happen. Like, that was it. It stirred up the show a little bit. I'm just more so excited to see this drama with Mariah and how she gonna handle herself with all these people coming after her. So, we'll see.
You so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, night. JC, you are so messy. It's not even funny. I see your comments. Okay, I see your comments. You're not funny, Wookie Bat. I got you. Okay. What's going on? Okay, let me go ahead and Kiva real quick. Kiva.
Hula hoop, like a hula hoop.
Like a hula hoop.
Let me find out she's stalking Krishan.
Hula hoop.
Let me find out she's stalking Krishan. She's obsessed. First of all, E.T., I got a public announcement. E.T., go to the hospital.
Why?
Every time I see you, that head getting puffier and puffier. Go to the hospital. She look like the people off the Airhead commercial. Your head is getting bigger. You going to Jonathan, go to the hospital. Gosh, Jesus. I think it's from Biggie Boot. She say Biggie kick her with a boot. I think it's from Biggie Boot. That's a big foot. And Biggie right. They keep showing all these bad angles of her. I don't like that. E.T., but go to the hospital for something happened to you.
You think it was Biggie's Timberland that had her face swelled up like that?
Or Mariah's. Ain't she had that Timberland boot? First of all, shout out to Natalie because the whole cast tuned in. Mariah came in with Timberland boots to the reunion. Rolly over here saying, "Oh my body, oh my body."
Right.
But y'all like to diss them.
Rolly was channeling her inner joy. She said,
"On her inner joy." That's a lot of body, though. Shout out to the big girls.
Okay, what did you think of the beginning when it comes to Sapphire and Suki? What do you think of that whole situation?
Ooh, that hurt my heart. Sapphire, why? Why? Sapphire remind me of the man off Drumline. But why? She cute though. I like Sapphire, but she just remind me that could be her daddy. Why Sapphire?
Do you think what happened is enough to cut a friend off like that?
I'm very forgiving. So no. You just a lesson learned. I mean, little quick story time. I never let my friend go out like that. A little quick 10-second story time. Me and my friend. She was in a little relationship with this guy. He was very controlling. My friend's very popular. She know a lot of people. She an Instagram model.
Okay.
We went VIP. So I seen the dude coming. He was trying to get in VIP. He could not get in.
Right.
So what he did was he took a drink and tried to throw it on her. So I pushed her out the way and the drink got on me because it was her birthday. And called me Woody because I took my purse and wrung it around his neck.
And then after what happened?
They tried to kick me out the club, but then they said, "Oh no!" Everybody was like, "No, that was him. That was him."
Right.
That's why she went up. That was him. Yeah. So when none of that shouldn't have happened to Suki. I'm sorry. Both our wigs would have been drenched in Coca-Cola, whatever that was. E.T. was pouring on Suki wig.
Right. You could tell Suki was like about to like bust out in tears because she was just so like in shock that like she felt alone.
Right. But did you hear what she say though? This is what you came here for. That means get me on Baddies. I'll fight for you. That's what happened.
Suki said she didn't even want to do Baddies. She did it because Sapphire wanted
to. She did. If you look at Jason Lee interview with Suki, she said, "Why would I do Baddies? All they do is get on that bus."
It's true though, because people gotta realize Suki didn't need the show. She's all on hip hop. She's never gonna get off Love and Hip Hop. Like they're gonna keep her on there, and
Suki not even is a good person.
She and she has a big enough name that it's not like the show like promoted her, made her bigger. Like she was already big.
She's one of them people. Okay, I'm tired of doing for you. You heard her put on blast about the car note and all. I'm tired of doing for you. Let me put you on to a platform so you can stop needing me. And you do that.
Right.
But that's why Sapphire didn't do anything because she was scared of her position.
On the show. Okay, that makes sense because she feels as if, like, let's say she gets into a rolling ET, that Rolly will get in Nat's ear and say, "Hey, don't bring her back."
You better get on top of Lemmy like everybody else, allegedly.
Right.
Put that big old butt. I like her body. She have a nice body.
Yes. No, Sapphire body is T. Listen, Sapphire.
I might do some crunching right now.
Hop on Lemmy's bus, and then you might get a ticket to the Caribbean.
But he like them thin. He don't like all that. He like them thin.
Now speaking of thin, let's get to Scotty with the body. Okay, Scotty ain't even that thin though. Scotty with the body and Nat.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's my name for Hilka Pateki. Anyway, Scotty, you did your big one finally.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, only reason Natalie cried and hugged you because she knows she lost.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. And guess what? I agree with that last caller, or probably the one before that. That might have been over food. Scotty was getting treated too well, and Natalie got a little jealous.
She was getting the Queen's meal, and
she was getting the ET treatment.
Natalie was getting the low vibrational plates.
Yeah, she don't like that. Natalie feel like, but I feel Natalie too. Scotty is using you, and you're using Scotty, so, and you notice that, so.
I just feel like Scotty is she's smarter than some of the other girlies that's been around Nat. Because
think about it. Scotty be acting like she don't know how to fight and can't fight, but she kind of always win every time she do swing.
Exactly. I think it's an act. I feel
it
like
is an act.
Smarter than what we think. That's what I think.
It is an act. She's trying to come for that lady's position, which would never happen, Scotty girl. What this Thunder girl say? Lostitution. Girl, you never fall in love with your trick. Never.
You think that's rule number one?
That is rule number one. Never fall in love with your trick. Matter of fact, no, rule number one is never get pregnant by him. That's rule number two.
Well, she never did that, thankfully. So.
Thankfully, hope God that you never do that.
Okay, I don't think that would be smart. Now, when it comes to their friendship and stuff, do you feel like they'll probably, let's say if Scotty comes back to the Caribbean, do you think her and Nat will end up getting into it again, or you think this is like a one time they finally got it out? Because last season they didn't really get to fight.
I feel like if it do happen, they won't put it on TV. They had to put this one on TV this time. That ain't the first time they fought. I done fought a couple of my friends. Matter of fact, that same one, she act like that. So I understand.
Now, a previous caller said that's Nat, so she should just be.
Yep, that previous caller is right. That's Natalie. And I'm glad y'all brought up Kendra. You see how Kendra was like the girl who was so infatuated with Natalie.
With one fame.
That's E.T.
Ooh.
Except E.T. got hot. Natalie don't even like brown girls.
Allegedly.
We saw, even though allegedly. That's E.T. And E.T., you should have slapped Natalie in that mouth because E.T.,
but she did at the reunion.
And I'm proud of her. I don't even like E.T. And go to the hospital, E.T., because I know you're listening. I'm proud of her because you knew from the beginning why they put you on the show. You know them girls that like you tried to make them like you in the pool drinking and stuff. You don't drink.
Oh, you are right though. E.T. don't drink or smoke.
No, but you're smoking, you're drinking. They didn't even invite you to one of the events they had. I saw on Instagram. You're forcing yourself. You doing all that for one position on Baddies. When on Now That TV, you had a plethora of platforms and shows you could have got on. No matter how it seemed like they,
E.T. was top dog at Now That TV.
Right, they paid you. They might not pay cash, but they was paying you. Now you trying to be everybody's friend and Now That TV again.
Now, do you feel like she should go back on that network?
Who else she gonna go? Unless she want to do a call center or something, and she ain't got enough sense to do the little boxing class. E.T., you think before she got on this platform, she could have did what she said she was gonna do. Oh, you trying to grow? And so some I don't know what they do these days. Went on a little tour, do a little tour and do a little boxing class or something. Right. Like how people do pole dancing. You could have did that, but she ain't got the sense God gave a pole baby.
Let me tell you something that makes me not happy with this season, and that they did on Bad Boys, even though their season wasn't the best. At least with Bad Boys, they kind of displayed each of their talents. Like they could have had all the girls do like a tea podcast. They could have had E.T. host a boxing type of scene. They could have had Rolly have everybody try to do a baddies track like a song or rap. You get what I'm saying? Like kind of integrate that through the season, and they didn't do none of that. Because I think that would have been cool for dialogue purposes, and that way some of these filler episodes, it wouldn't have felt like filler because they would have been, which would have caused natural conflict.
Let's stop giving them ideas because I got an idea for Zeus, or Zeus not gonna listen, or Now That TV, because you know how Now That TV had those auditions.
Take that idea. Zeus
they will.
Now That TV well.
You know how Now That TV had those auditions in that club the other day.
Yeah,
Pierre, you should have pulled up because if I would have known, I would have pulled up with you. We should have pulled up.
Oh, when they did the making the series thing.
Except I don't want to be on TV. I have no interest in being on TV. I sent him my resume. I know he's seen it. I sent him my resume before. You need to send him your resume.
I don't want to be on TV. I'll produce a job.
No, I'm talking about behind the scenes. I don't want to be on TV. I got a good job.
I got a good job. No, like for real. Like, I just feel like it makes you look crazy. When it comes to like producing wise, maybe. Now you want to produce a show with them?
I'm not going to. I'm gonna inbox you because I don't want nobody to take my idea.
I got you. DM me. Any final thoughts?
Y'all better like, subscribe, and comment. And take notes. And Zeus and Now That TV, we know y'all looking. Hey, and ET, go to the hospital, take an ibuprofen. Love y'all.
Nice. Kim funny as hell. Okay, make sure y'all please hit that like button now, babies. Okay.
1,000. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And yeah. That's what y'all stopped y'all life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that at 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
Okay, Brittany, what's up? Okay, not ready. What's up, JJ?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
I got a little more energy now, so I was sick the last few times.
Yeah.
But I have
better.
Welcome to Surviving the Chronicles of Pierre and Surviving the Chronicles of Zeus Network.
You feel like we're gonna get that documentary soon, it sound like.
We really need to. This is gonna be Surviving Zeus Network. But let me start off. Let me start off by saying, Mother Gotha, you wrong. Mother Gotha is wrong.
Who's
Mother Gotha is Sapphire when she was wearing the all black and that little mohawk she was wearing. She was pretty, don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful woman. But Mother Gotha, you was wrong. I'm so sorry. It don't matter what. Only time I feel like you should have jumped in when ET threw that water. You was wrong. You just trying to find so many ways to justify how you're wrong. You're wrong. Either way it go. Ain't no easy way around it. And I'm so glad Suki told you about yourself. If I was Suki, me personally, Mother Gotha, you wouldn't have heard from me for a nice little minute. You
would cut her off.
I'm so sorry. I don't do fakeness. I'm so sorry, Pierre. Any inch of it is you gone. I'm so sorry. Or we could talk it out. I could forgive, but to an extent, that was wrong. You sat up there and watched me practically like you seen these two itches jumping on me. Well, you was right there. Like, and keep it a buck, you was right there. Like, you was wrong. Like, you was wrong, Sapphire. But what else? What else happened?
Now, do you think because I see some people saying that in the comments, they were saying that they think that Sapphire hopped on Mariah to redeem herself.
I've been waiting for this shit.
Low key, yeah, I thought that literally right when the episode ended, but I feel like the reason she did that because you didn't jump on ET, so now that Mariah's on her, you trying to jump in and trying to justify yourself for what happened with ET when it's like in reality, I feel like that's still you trying to justify what happened. So whatever those people are saying is true because at the end of the day, you should have did that with ET. But I mean, hey, it's in Baddies history. But right. Mariah, my thing is,
y'all pee when Rolly said the cap is on your head. Am I delusional for thinking? She got that from Johnson, so let me know.
She do. They low-key watch on South Central too. Oh my God, Pierre! I just start. Oh, let me stop. But I just started watching South Central. When I tell you I'm in love, the best thing to ever be created. They should know. Yes, Pierre. I'm so sorry. When I have so many memes and screenshots from that. I could tell you it'd be so funny, especially Cash when she had told the what she had told. She called one of them Michael Jackson. She called one of the girls.
Okay, yeah.
But y'all sorry, but yeah. But what else happened?
Natalie and Scotty, what you think about that whole
Yes, Scotty. Yes. About time. It's crazy how you waited so long, but I mean, rap good as you get it later. As soon as we got it, I mean, Scotty took the W with that. I don't care what nobody says. Scotty, what's wrong with you? Because at some points you could low-key kind of fight, and then other points you get the Mario coins, your little bob snatched on your head. You end up the gap get wider when you lose your fights. Like, what's going on? But she took the W, and I'm so happy. Natalie, I feel like hold on, backtrack. Lemmy Pepper, I never see you come out of nowhere for anybody else's fights. Why did you?
They needed to put a little bit more depth in that blur. I do video editing too. I would have been able to have you more discreet, bitch. That nigga was so apparent.
Pierre, when I tell you jump like a little frog, Pierre, I know you be knowing, but you can't say too much. But Pierre, Janisha, we need you for Baddies Caribbean. We need you next season because that's too frog.
John, and I'm a body in the Caribbean.
Pierre, yes. I never seen that man jump out for nobody's fights. Like, that took me out of surprise. And I don't even think they were fighting over food. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, I don't think they were fighting over food. Like, I do not think that whatsoever. That's so, and if you are, that's so stupid. But I feel like it's a deeper reason on a Mac. But if I'll be those pages. That's not a legit.
All right. So Betty, we're gonna say Stunner said it.
Stunner girl. She's literally Zeus Network's Doomsday. Like, she's Zeus Network's Doomsday. But Mariah, the thing with Mariah, low-key, I kind of feel like, Mariah, you should have expected that. And low-key, that's kind of your karma because you literally throughout the whole season, you've been playing flip-flop off the internet, on TV. You've been playing flip-flop. I mean, you should have expected that from Rolly. You know, Rolly and her friendships don't last nothing but maybe 2 months in this out the window. You should have suspected that. Then you're at house with Natalie. You were in the house of Crimson Chin. What did you expect? Like, I'm not surprised by that. But reunion. I had to speak this one part about the reunion.
Yes.
From what I'm here, I didn't get to speak last time because I didn't make it. I didn't make the cut. Okay. From what I'm hearing, E.T., much as you disappointed me a lot because I'm a huge fan of you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of you. Much as you disappointed me, I ain't gonna lie, this reunion, you kind of heavily deemed yourself and you went out with a bang. I feel like with her, I feel like E.T. Loki kind of doing this to hopefully kind of push her a spot into Caribbean. And low-key, the only reason I want to see that spot for her next season, I'm so sorry, I know everybody gonna chop my head off, but especially your. But the only
listen, I want y'all to come on here and say what you think. Don't care about nobody else think.
The only reason I want her because you finally bucked up and knocked up at Suki, and I heard Suki knocked your head off. You was a walking corpse. So the only reason I want to see, I'm so sorry. The only reason I want to see is because I want to see you and Suki. I heard you did your big one. You showed up and showed out. It was the big fabulous four. It was you, Suki, Biggie, and I think. Animac. Yeah. Now, those the girls I want to see on next season. I feel like the four who did their big one, the showdown at the reunion, that should be their gift card to you next season. But that's all I had to say. Thank you so much, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have to give this man his flowers. Thank you,
period. Nice. Thank you so much, JJ. All right. Next person I'm gonna add, y'all, is Kiani.
What's up, Pierre?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, what we starting with first?
We're gonna start off with Rolly. Not Rolly. Yeah, Rolly, Suki, and Sapphire.
Oh Lord. Okay. I think with first of all, it was when she threw the water for me. If she wouldn't have thrown the water, I would say maybe Sapphire could have stayed out of it. And the reason why I think Sapphire didn't jump into it is because, for one, Suki was running her mouth, but on top of that, Sapphire got to stay in the house with them girls. You know what I'm saying? So if you would have jumped in there and helped her out, y'all would have did your big one. But at the end of the day, Suki going back the way she going, you have to sleep in the house with those girls. That's why I feel like Sapphire probably didn't jump there. I don't think she was just scared of one or the other. She just didn't want to be in the house, and you got to stay in the house with the both of them. You could have got jumped to anything, and Suki wasn't going to be there. I mean, she can come back, but, she's not there all the time. She just pop in and pop out. So,
right.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
you
feel
feel like it
about
was
that
more so
situation.
her feeling uncomfortable after the fight versus being scared.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I don't necessarily think she was scared of either one of them though.
gotcha. Now, do you think that's a reason for her to cut Sapphire off? Because some people was like, oh, she need to cut her off.
I probably would have got my space from her, my distance. But once I tell you, like in a friendship or anything, and I'll tell you something wrong and something bothered me, how deep it cut me, that should never happen again after that. So, I don't think she should cut her off, but take that in consideration of what I'm saying to you. Because if that ever happened again or anything in that line, you're gone. But,
Right.
everybody humans, we rely to make mistakes. So,
Right. Suki was going to hit Sapphire with Mimi said, you hurt me too much.
That wasn't her best friend. That was the devil. Oh my God.
Mimi felt that with all her might when she said it. Now, let's get to Nat and Scotty. What did you think of that whole situation at the end of the episode?
I feel like everybody that Natalie fight, she always go hug and kiss them and make up with them. I don't think it's not one person that she fight on any of the other seasons that she didn't do that. Besides, what's the girl from that first season? You just spoke about that.
Christina? Sarah.
I think it was Sarah. Yeah, she didn't do it with Sarah, but literally,
I really feel like she did it with Sarah because Sarah talked about her family, which I get.
Well, yeah, but to me, she did that to Rolly. She do that to everybody. We all know it was more behind the story than about some food. We all know that, but
right.
Yeah, she just got to do her big one and at least fight somebody, but she didn't do her big one with this one because she underestimated Scotty because Scotty came through, and I'm so happy for her. I'm happy for her.
Now, do you feel like if both end up in the Caribbean, that this may happen again, or is this just a second time fluke?
Honestly, with Natalie, it all depends because sometimes she targets somebody else. It all depends on where she feel like she want to put her target at. So.
Now, who do you want to come back to the Caribbean? And also, what do you think about these reunion spoilers you've been hearing?
Suki got to come back. I honestly want Rock to come too. I know she's not with everything that's going on, but I honestly wouldn't mind to see them two getting along with each other. Them two teaming up on people. I really wanted to see that. But Suki for one, as much as people don't like Scotty, I don't care if Scotty come back. She's not really a troublemaker. Scotty literally be in her own zone to be in her own lane half of the time. She, right. So yeah, Suki.
Now, do you think they need to add Janisha as a cast member?
Oh my God, no. I feel like if Janisha come as a cast member, she's lowering her standards. Don't like Tommy did. I feel like Tommy shouldn't have came on there. You made yourself look crazy. You had a name for yourself and you made yourself look crazy. And I feel like that's what Janisha gonna do. You don't fit with them. You're not like them.
Right.
You don't even look like them. Like, no. No.
No, I see what you're saying.
Janisha is a boss.
That's a fantasy of mine. Now, what do you think about some of these reunion spoilers that you've been hearing?
The one that stuck out to me the most is Jonathan because I'm a huge fan of Jonathan. He at the top of the list. I love him. I feel like we all know E.T. did get beat up. We know that. But with the other ones, I would have to see these for myself because with Sapphire, it could have go either way. Like the way I look at Sapphire and the way I look at E.T., and I'm not a fan of E.T. at all. I don't like her. But I feel like that could have went either way. And Jonathan could have been looking at one fight and looking at another, looking back and forth and missed something. Somebody can easily just miss something. So he could have missed some important little details or missed this and that. So I want to see it for myself.
Right. Because some people are like, oh, he's telling the truth. And some people are like, oh, he's lying. So somebody going to look like a liar.
I think he told the truth based upon what he saw. But Jonathan be in his own zone too now.
That's true. And also, I wanted to say something. I know a lot of you guys were like, who is he talking about that said that owes him $200, $300? He wasn't talking about any of the baddies or any of the not STV girls. It's some girl that is like an influencer or something that he worked with. But it's none of the girls on not STV or Zeus. Because I kept saying that. I kept seeing that in the comments.
I thought that he was directing it towards one of them too.
It's not
and I got one question. Did you see that like a brown stain on Rolly tooth?
What's
it was in the confessional. It's in a confessional. It's in one of her confessional. They closed up on it. I felt like they closed up on it on purpose. But it's like a big brown stain on one of her tooth. I want to say it was on the right side.
It might be a tooth gem.
I am gonna find something negative to say about Rolly because I can't stand her. I'm gonna find something.
I know how y'all do. Any final thoughts?
Just ready for this reunion, and I'm hoping that when they do the reunion, do not give me the first episode of them in the dressing room and in the trailers. I do not care.
They ain't gonna do that though.
I don't want to see them getting their makeup and hair done and talking.
This gonna be the first episode. It's your girl Janisha John, and this reunion is going to be crazy. All the baddies have been talking shit online and have been threatening to bust each other upside the head.
How many parts you think this reunion
like have? 4? No shade. Just because
please don't drag it.
That has happened. What people have told me, at least 4 parts. The first part gonna be the makeup, talking crap part, and then when they get on stage, second part, everybody active. Third part, everybody active. Fourth part, they get active, and then we see kind of a little bit of the outside drama, people trying to get in, and then that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
I got one more thing. Would you want to see Yola on Baddies? Yoda.
I feel like her time has passed. She should have been on West because she's a West Coast girl. And I think she just had a baby recently, so I don't know if she would be down to do it. But I feel like they should have been had her.
Oh yeah. Well, you're right. I wouldn't mind seeing her on that because she remind me a tad bit like Stunner Girl. Not a lot, just a tad bit. Because she's not really a girl's girl either.
All right, thanks for calling in, Kiani.
You're welcome. Y'all hit that like button.
All right. Someone said, Pierre, do you think there was any dialogue at the reunion? I heard there was some. It wasn't just all fighting. What's up, Yabby?
Hey, Boogie.
Hi, Boogie. Bye.
So since y'all was just talking about who we want to see on the Caribbean, I need y'all to stop saying Tasiki. Tasiki and E.T. are the same person. Tasiki's just prettier. We only like them because they know how to fight. They do not have personality. They are not meant for television, respectfully. When they're there, they're just flies on the wall. E.T.'s confessionals, I would rather listen to a mixtape of a 20-minute fart than
like
listen
a hula hoop.
Like, I will watch paint dry for 40 days and 40 nights if that meant I wouldn't have to hear another E.T. confessional. Like, she's not a funny girl. She's not giving nothing. Like, we have to be honest. People liked E.T. because they thought she could fight, and it'll be fun to see her fight the pretty girls on Baddies. But where it comes to everything else, she's not competing and she's not comparing, and it's boring. If she's not fighting, she's not good TV. And unfortunately, the same is to say about Tasiki. Tasiki has not given any input. She has not spoken up when it matters at all. She is just there with her cute little dimples, nice little BBL. That's it. We don't need them back.
That's what makes me mad about Cash, because I wish she could get her crap together, meaning her life. Because she actually has a personality.
She's funny, man. Like, you gotta give it to her. She has a personality. Keep you engaged. Like, but these girls, it's like, at least with Low London, it's like, look, Low gonna at least look good. If she ain't getting the camera time for the personality, she'll pull you a look together. But these girls, if they're not scrapping, then it's not worth seeing at all. On to the show, though. Me personally, I don't think that Suki got her ass beat the way that Rolly swear that she's always winning her fights, and she don't be.
Rolly does that little walk and she do her bigger Rolly said.
Like, girl, just because you came up in here like an excavator bulldozing your way through does not mean that you won that fight, especially because, again, I know how Zeus played with the angles. I know how all the TV shows play with the angles. But it's not like Suki wasn't swinging and connecting at all. It's just you got the arms the size of your thighs, so we couldn't really see past that. But I don't think that Rolly did what she thought she did. But you know,
someone said, "Do not lie."
Exactly. And all Rolly do is lie on her back. She probably got bed sores at this point. Like, I'm sick of it. For her, when Suki was saying, "Yeah, and you tired, ho? It's only been 15 seconds." I was screaming because Rolly was so out of breath. And I want to talk about the half wig, because how you got the
well, Lex said it's called the back clip. Lex ain't with that because it's like hold on, wait.
That thing snapped on and snapped off.
I gotta grab my charger. Keep talking.
You better come back with your locks. I don't know why you keep snipping them and reattaching them. I'm getting tired, okay? We missed the wigs, okay?
Wait, I'm gonna bring the hat. Hold on, y'all.
I was screaming so bad. While Pierre getting his hair together, y'all, how y'all feeling tonight? Y'all gotta like the video. Yes, come through. It was so bad. Like, girl, and this how you know she really is a bald-headed scallywag. Because not only did you have the glue stick edges, but your hair wasn't strong enough to get a little sew-in in the back. Like, when Suki was calling her bald in the back, Rolly got cradle cap. It's bad. Like, I don't want to hear nothing for her. And she was out of breath. And it was screaming. I was just screaming. Like, you can't make this up. When Rolly was calling Suki broke, girl, you was just on IG Live literally last year talking about you trying to get your Section 8 and food stamps. Well, how soon we forget where we've come from? Like, you saying Suki sold her soul for $50K. You sold yours to Lemmy for $1,500, Bookie. Like, you're not really dragging the way that you think you is. And I don't want to say that y'all are in the same boat because you would make it sink, but y'all are definitely in similar canoes at the bare minimum. Sapphire is definitely Punani in my eyes for not punching on ET. The minute ET drenched Suki, it was supposed to be slip and slide records. Like, if you not going, first of all, the fact that I just fought this lady and now I'm arguing with two people, her and her friend, and the only person you trying to tell to calm down is me, you already lost me. Because as my friend, even if you think I'm wrong, we handle that on the back end. Like, we going back to the same house to sleep. We could be next to each other in the spring.
I think that's what made it worse. I feel like she just stood there and didn't try to make her like try to like push on her. I don't think Suki would have still been mad, but she would have been like really
but instead you caping for some girls because you thought you was building bonds with them for the last 4 days while Suki was wherever she was for a tour date. Whole time these girls don't really like you for real, and like Suki said, you get in a brawl, they gonna stand by. They're literally tag teaming her at this point, and you just over there talking about calm down. Are you kidding me? Spin the block twice like there ain't nowhere to park, Sapphire. What are you here for? And for the people like, oh, well, she just wants to secure her spot for next season. That's how you secure it. Excuse me? Huh?
That's true.
Like, and it's two of them. Suki and Sapphire, they would have all been in the same house with House A. So it wasn't no Sapphire scared to sleep at night. What's the worst that's going to happen? ET going to try to drown somebody again? Like, she's going to have another bottle of water to throw? Man, listen, slide on her, period. Ain't none of that. And then we can talk on the back end about how you feel like I was wrong. And I'll tell you how I felt like you was wrong, which is why I'm happy that Suki, when Sapphire was giving her quote unquote apology, that she wasn't here for it, because that wasn't an apology at all. Like, saying I'm sorry that you feel that way is not apologizing for your actions. You're just saying, well, sucks that you don't like it, in a sense. Like, girl, you don't care, and at this point neither do I. But it's just embarrassing to watch back. Like, girl, we supposed to be, you my man since pots and pans, and you out here sliding with the ops, sitting at, dinner tables, having a round table discussion about me. How did that happen? How did we get here? I don't know, and I hate it. ET said that she is Peter than petty instead of saying pettier than petty, and I just want the sharks to learn the English language a little bit better. Also, who told her that she was eating by pouring soda in the wig? Like, girl, that
especially if it's human, mama. You can wash it out. They don't do nothing, girl.
Like, maybe for your Yummy Pea collections, a little moisture would nap them up. But baby, if this is raw hair or at the bare minimum virgin, I'ma wash that out in the shower, girl. Like, I ain't trying to hear this from you.
This
pissing me off. Like, especially while Rolly walking around looking like Sada Baby. Like, if you don't get out of my face, please move around. But I did cry because watching little Suki step on her tiptoes to argue with Sapphire.
Yeah, that was sad. No, I got sad too watching that scene. Like, I
was like,
bad.
oh my God. Yeah. Like, that has to be so heartbreaking because you go onto a show with your friend, y'all already got it in your mind that like it's always up for each other. So for it to be the opposite in a situation like that, I could feel how upset Suki was about that. And that's why I'm okay with, Bobby clearing Sapphire, because somebody needed to, because she really got on the sprinter talking about, what was the problem? You're the problem. You are the issue. Like,
shout out to Bobby. He needs to co-host the next season. He was
Ozempic Jason Lee.
He was looking out the window. He couldn't even look at Sapphire. I said, damn.
He was disgusted. Okay. Wegovy Lee was pissed. And I understood because somebody needed to say it. Who they should have brought to Jamaica, though, was the Big Banger. Period. He would have been fun. Banger would have did all the TikTok challenges with House B. Bobby was too busy in the back flying the kites with Natalie to be bothered. Also, last thing about Rolly, calling Suki ugly and saying that nobody would F Suki while she actively purchases peen from the security guards. I just want us to remember to wash our hands before we throw shit, because you've got a lot of nerve. Anna the next day talking about, oh yeah, it had to be more than that. She wanted somebody to ask her, why you say that so bad?
Because she paused. She said it had to be more.
It had to be something more. That definitely wasn't it.
Oh my God. What you trying to say there, Anna?
You knew exactly what it was, girl. You was ordering a little STD kit at that moment that news broke. You said, and yeah, girl, we know. E.T. calling herself a hood trophy must be made of heroin, because ain't no way, Buki. There's no way. Now that's crack. You're out of your mind.
Illegal drugs.
Those are crack marks. You're out of your mind. Okay. I'm always saying justice for Scotty.
Yes.
I'm so proud of Scotty for just popping on Natalie. I ain't even gonna hold you. When she came in and she said, "What's up?"
Natalie, so you're barefoot?
Why you got your
Natalie funny as hell, dog.
Like, and this like you could tell Scotty really didn't want to do it, but she felt it coming because she kept like almost putting her bag and phone down.
Yeah.
But I feel like she knew that if she like blatantly did that Natalie would have swung on her first. So she kept trying to like keep it cute. But It's like you could just see the wheels turning in her head where she's like, I talk to you crazy, girl. You talk to me crazy. Like, honestly, watching them fight was like watching a pimp break in one of their 304s, like where you gotta like, mishmash it up a little bit so that they can give you that respect. And if Scotty didn't have that hair falling from her head, Natalie was not able to hang with her until she could get a little grippy grip. But shout outs to the engagement ring, I guess. But Natalie definitely got in her white mom bag when she started crying after that argument. That pissed me off so bad. Like, don't gaslight me and make yourself a victim. Like, and it's like, Natalie, why are you mad that people are complaining to you? Aren't you their boss? Who else are they supposed to complain to? What you're really mad is that everybody else sees that, okay, Scotty might be getting a little bit of preferential treatment, but that's not Scotty's fault that she got chose. Y'all better listen.
Okay.
Up before they crumble.
Right. Don't you gotta call the last go stop?
Right. She was on a plane with Dwayne. Y'all was wild. Y'all should have been reading Scotty's book. Scotty's learning to fight, but y'all better learn to play the game Scotty's playing, because Scotty's eating Wagyu steaks in Dubai, okay? Natalie talking about no more jet. Your love language is money. And
Natalie, here's I forgot to mention on my recap. Your love language is money. So shut up.
Why wouldn't it be? You want me to be tattered and battered for nothing? Are you out of your mind? Of course it's money, girl. That's why we're all here. Not Miss Get to the Bag talking about my love language is a money. Like, you got to be out your mind. I also really feel like when Natalie went to the hair shop down in the flea market, she showed them a picture of Sky's hair, but they didn't have that texture. So that's why she came back.
That Shake It Go Girl is crazy.
Listen, they said we don't have Island Wave, we got Kinky Girly, and she said, "All right, fine, like just give it to me." And it looks nuts. Like, is it crocheted in? I see some locks here and there.
It was after the fight. She had it on her head.
It's so bad, and it's like there's an invisible part. Like, girl, I just want to know what charity case. Like, nobody could connect you with somebody who can lay a little frontal for you real quick, or hit you with some Fulani braids. Like, Rolly clearly was able to find peel and stick edges. They got what you need out there.
Okay.
I also did not like. I forgot which one of them said it. I think it was Anna talking about Jamaica was a third world country.
Yeah.
Now, girl, I'm gonna stop you there, okay? I'm gonna stop you there, especially as someone who's Dominican, and so you know what your home country look like. We know what America looks like. Are we kidding me? With all the homeless people on the street, this is a third world country too. If that's the case, like we are. Like, if there's one thing that America will be, it is patriotic and ignorant. Like, they just can't help themselves when they're somewhere else, and it's like, what do you mean you don't have hot water? You're in Jamaica. It's 90 degrees all year. Why do I need to have piping? Like, it was so annoying for me to hear that coming out of her mouth. The club scene was staged. There was nobody in the crowd but staff. Zeus did a disservice by not showing the whole TikTok thing.
Yes.
But,
you know what I think it might. I know the song they wouldn't be able to play because they didn't even play like Suki and them song, but maybe the dance is like copywritten or something.
It's not. I think it's because it was House B doing it, respectfully. If it was Natalie and the Boring Girls, it would have been aired, but it wasn't. And so they're like, Biggie got enough shine for this video on TikTok and Instagram. That's enough for her. Because honestly, again, we say this every episode, House A don't like each other. They're not fun to be around. They're just there because they want to get there fast, and they just feel like kissing Natalie's butt is the quickest way to get them to where they want to be. House B do look like they actually be having a good time. And before I forget, Mariah. The only reason Mariah is mad at Suki is because Suki clocked her 2 episodes again for not getting that chain back. And ever since then, she's been on a I don't really care for Suki train. But before then, you was meat munching. Now it's how are we weird for because girl, you is. And if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be saying the same thing. The problem is that Mariah didn't realize that every time she fought Smiley, she became the equivalent to her. So yeah, people hated Smiley, but you're doing the same thing she's doing, which is being annoying and not letting nothing go. You don't have no friends in this house for real either. So I feel like once Suki clocked her, especially when she came for that dinner in New York, where she was like, oh yeah, I think Mariah Lynn should go home. Ever since then, Mariah been tight. And I get it, because she don't want you there no more. But girls, stand up. And for Sapphire to choose Mariah to be the one that she marks out.
You think it's picking and choosing me? Yeah.
It's definitely picking and choosing. And it's not even like I'm against picking and choosing. Like, who wants to obviously fight a fight that they're going to lose? Nobody, right? But we're talking about your best friend, the one who got you on this show, was beefing with these 2 girls in particular, one of whom is already limping. Are you kidding me? There was no better choice. Side sweep her leg right quick.
With the mouth. He would have went down for the count, bitch.
Like, are you kidding me?
But no, listen, y'all be sleeping on ET now. She fought with crutches during an audition.
And she's a
what
strong
makes you think
girl.
she's not gonna bop some Sapphire upside her head?
And she might. But as my friend, you gotta be willing to take that risk, because this girl literally gave me a shower while I still had my clothes on. Like, you're out of your mind. So for you to mark out little old Mariah of all the people was whack, especially because Mariah is Suki's size. She's not your size. Like, Suki could have handled that. Like, this wasn't your moment to put your cape on. I know she felt like she had to do something because something was better than nothing.
I'm glad she did though, because it at least proves like, hey, I regret what I didn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, when you do that, you fight ET the same way Suki did. Period. Like, I was supposed to mark you out and I didn't. So I'm gonna have to run that fade with you because even though I was mad at my friend yesterday, you still a bum for what you did, respectfully. And for the people who talking about why would ET want to fight Natalie, because I promise you, Natalie has a whole group chat talking about how ET is a bottom feeder, and we know that gets to ET's skin. Natalie's nobody's friend, and the sooner people realize that, the better. Same way with Rolly. Rolly's not your friend. She's here because ain't nobody else gonna fight for her. Literally. So while Rolly's sitting there talking about, oh, Natalie's not a good friend to Scotty, they need to make up their mind. Girl. Slim is sitting at home like,
I know she ain't talking. Screaming all type of N-words and obscenity.
But other than that, I just need y'all to like the video. It's only January. We're gonna still be talking about baddies around Easter. I promise you. Like, I'm so tired of this network. Good night, friend.
Night. That is crazy though. Really put us. We're not gonna end this there after show till March. Like really end of March. No shade. Like, cause yeah. We got auditions, and they're gonna drop that right after they film it. By the way, they're doing it at Wynwood. If y'all don't know, Wynwood is one of the busiest places in Miami. So they picked a busy ass location. So security's probably gonna be tight. Okay, what's up, King? Well, what's up, Charlie? Don't worry. Because you be leaving in and out.
No, it's my internet. I don't know why I be doing that. So sometimes we have to leave. So what we start with now?
We'll start with Sapphire, Rolly, and Suki.
Okay, first off, we had to watch Rolly's fat back ass pull down her pants and lift up her fupa just so it could get enough breathing room to dig the crack out her ass's twerk. I did not want to see none of that whatsoever. That was all disgusting. And then for her to sit here and talk about Suki, like she's always talking about somebody's looks, but you went and got a BBL and Ozempic, and the only thing that is skinny is your thighs. Your calves and your feet. That is the only thing that is skinny on Rolly. Nothing else is small except her calves and her feet. Then if I was Suki, you let Bruce from the shark from Finding Nemo throw water on me, and you ain't do nothing. First I got hit in the face by Meatball. Meatball, the girl from TikTok. Rolly looks like her. First I got hit in the face by Meatball. Then I got water thrown on me by the shark from Finding Nemo, and you didn't do nothing. I am completely on Suki's side. There is no way possible that I would let my friend do it. It doesn't matter. If my friend was arguing with somebody and they came that close to my friend, I'm going to step in between it because you're getting too close to my friend. I'm sorry, you're getting way too close to my friend.
ET's aim is crazy.
Like, she threw that water and drenched Suki. Like, she drenched her, and you did nothing. And then you want to cry and be like, I'm sorry if you felt that. No, if you feel like you didn't, I'm with Suki. If you feel like you didn't do anything, don't apologize for something that you didn't feel like you didn't do anything. So clearly you felt like you was in the right, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like that part just pissed me all the way off. Then on top of that, you gonna go onto the bus and talk to the ops knowing that I got a problem with them, and then the next day you gonna go and have lunch with them again. I don't even want to be on this show. I'm on this show to help you so I can stop paying your repos off with my love and hip hop checks. And this what you gonna do? No. That whole thing just irked
that
my
was crazy.
being. Like, I can't believe she even did that. Like, it's one thing you not speaking to her, but then for you to hop on the bus with the two people that she ain't messing with and then go have breakfast with them the next day is crazy. Like, that part.
I think that's why Bobby snapped like that, because he probably sees how good of a friend Suki is just being friends with her. So it made him like snap. I don't think he was damn high, Sapphire.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't even. He probably had a little bump, but I don't think he was that. He was not that. He was in.
He knew what was going on
when he was talking about that because everybody seen it. You didn't do nothing to help your friend, like nothing whatsoever. You could have even just swung on ET. You may not have won, you may not have lost, but at least you stood there with your friend while she's arguing with two people. That just made no sense to me. I'm so glad that Scotty hit Natalie. I'm so glad. I don't understand why Natalie is like, Scotty's so entitled. Scotty's so entitled. She literally put her life and body on the line to sleep with Lemmy Pepper, all flats. It almost called a STI. I would be entitled too. I'm sorry. There's no way I would be entitled.
You would have to pay all your bills, Charlie.
Yes, I would be doing whatever I want. This man is out here allegedly giving STIs to people, and you think I'm not going to get mad when I asked for someone with shrimp, and it came with these little ass shrimp,
and I asked for a 15 piece.
And I'm sleeping with the big boss. Like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? I would feel the same exact way. Like, literally, I gotta get on my knees and please this ugly man just to be on this show. And you think I'm not gonna be out here acting entitled? Please, there's no way. And you talking about no more private jets for you? You don't even pay for those private jets, like you said.
I was shocked Natalie said that because I'm like, Natalie, you know how it works now. Like, come on. Like, I get you trying to make us believe like certain things, but like, we know how it works. Like, you're not paying for that Lemmy Pepper. It's like, come on now. Like, stop.
Exactly. Lemmy Pepper Wangs with all flats is paying for those private jets. And I'm pretty sure he don't own a private jet, so he's renting them out for the day. So you're not paying for nothing. And that's Stunner said, you're not even the boss of everything, because from what we hear, he was in your face making you thought you wasn't going to work, and he was in your face screaming, calling you all type of bees, saying you need to get up and work. So you don't run nothing. Y'all just mad that Scotty's working smarter, not harder. All she gotta do is lay on her back for a little bit, get paid, and then go off. That's it. Natalie is just acting crazy. What else happened? I do feel bad for Biggie because they keep giving Biggie all these horrible shots in these bikinis and making her look crazy. Biggie is not that big. I've seen Biggie in person. I don't know what the camera's doing her, but she looks huge while she is on that stage. Like, Biggie looks huge and she's not even that big. I think they just give her bad angles on purpose.
They give a lot of the cats bad angles and edits and zoom ins.
Because the way they be making Biggie look is crazy. They make her look huge and she's not even that big. Mariah Lynn.
Yes.
Jesus, you know I hate that little meth head. I don't even know why she's on. I really don't even. It was like, I feel like when Smiley left, Mariah should have left, because at this point there's no point in her being here. The whole
Do you
story.
think she should have switched houses to kind of shake things up?
Yeah, because the house is like, come on, y'all got at least add some other people from house A to house B. Like, switch it up. Like, y'all got all the same people in the same houses, and it's boring. It's now getting boring. Throw Suki in the house with ET, and then throw Camilla in there with Rolly, and then throw Mariah over at the other. Like, come on, switch it up. Y'all just doing the same thing. And Camilla's also annoying me now too, because Camilla is just getting real boring. She hasn't done anything since she fought Natalie. Like, she's just getting real boring. So I hope I really
feel like Camilla should have did Basketball Wives instead of this show. It's such a better fit for her.
Yeah,
because Camilla knows how to read.
Because this show is not doing anything for her except for her. She's becoming
the young of a crowd. She's not in that mind frame no more. Camilla loves her kids. She, feel me? Like, she loves the family lifestyle. Basketball Wives is where it's at because she fits the storyline right now. She had a baby with an athlete. And now that guy is giving her issues, and she has a new guy, whatever. She has kids. Like, that's the Basketball Wife. Like, she should have been on that show.
Exactly. All them girls her and Natalie are probably the oldest one on the show. So I don't even know why oh my, every time I think of Rolly, I think about that picture that he put up at her house and they said it looked like a bando.
Yeah, wait. I really don't even think that's her house, y'all. I really don't think it's hers. I really don't.
I seen that picture and I was dying. I'm like, yo, she really live in a bando. I don't know. It might be. I believe it might be her house because y'all forget that we seen Rolly in the EBT office. So, ain't too much change. I believe that probably still is her house. But other than that, the episode was good, but it wasn't that good. I'd rather watch Ferrari show. That was more interesting to me. That's why I can't wait to.
Because I put that. Yeah.
The crazy thing is that song is always stuck in my head. It's a little catchy song, even though Ferrari, you don't mind.
No, they did their one with that song. I'm not gonna lie, they did.
Like that song is catchy, but other than that, everything else on the show wasn't interesting. I can't wait till finish watching that show tomorrow and watching. I can't wait till the audition for Bad Boys come on, because that was just insane. Them people fighting on that show for $1,000 check, and they might not even get picked to be on there. Is even crazy.
Bloodied on the floor is insane.
Like that is crazy. I can't wait to see that. And then the Mac was just fighting everybody. He was fighting everybody, it seems like. So I can't even wait to see that at all. But that's all. Everybody thumbs up the video. Have a good night.
All right, night. All right, make sure you guys please hit that like button, please. Okay. I start yelling like a lolly. All right, what's up, Key?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. So, please tell me why that thing between Natalie and Scotty, that looked like a Pimp a 304. That looked all like a Pimp a 304. I'm
please
sorry.
Explain to the girls that don't know what that is.
A Pimp, HOE. I'm trying not to cuss on here. Pimp a HOE.
Oh, okay, gotcha. See, I want to break it down for people.
Right. Bia called it out, and I was like, yeah, you so right, because why are you getting mad at the girl for getting her food before you? Like, that is something so little to get mad at somebody for. And I'm thinking like somebody called it out. That was the tip of the iceberg. Like, for real. So, and then how you gonna push somebody like Scotty and not think that she gonna hit you eventually? Eventually she gonna mock you. And I even commented and said, even if Scotty don't win, she still got my respect. But I think she mocked Natalie for real.
Yeah,
and
I'm telling you, had she not had that hairstyle, it would have been a rap for that.
A rap all the way. And why let me run in there fast like that, as if we didn't know that was him blurring out.
Whoever edited that, y'all need to demote or fire them, because that was a bad edit.
Fired. You've lost your job because you know who it is, huh?
You can see his face and everything. Like, they should have did like a darker blur.
They didn't even what do you call it? They didn't even disguise his voice. We knew who that was. They need to do better. I don't even watch Now That's TV, but I might just do the little switch because they get on my nerves. I'm serious. I was over it. People were talking about how they felt so emotional. I couldn't even feel emotions from the episode. I'm just watching it just to watch it. I'm just like, here we go. They're gonna do something
emotional about Sapphire and Suki.
None of it, because I was so over it. I'm so sorry. I just was like looking at it, and I'm like, Sapphire, you know you wrong. Sapphire, why you sitting here crying? Because I couldn't get emotional because those were fake tears to me. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? You did not back up your friend. You not really friends for real with her. Like, let's be for real. It looks like you using Suki for real, and you just there because you want to be there so bad. She got you there, and you couldn't step up. Like, nobody could hit my friend with some freaking water, and I'm not stepping. I would have knocked them tables over. I would have flipped them tables like my girl from Housewives. Like, no table, no nothing would have got in between me. There was nothing but space and opportunity. The table would have been thrown, everything. I would have got to ET and her hobbled leg behind.
Is this a violation to where you would cut off a friend that did something like that to you?
Huh?
Is this a violation to where you would have to cut off that friend if you were in Suki's place?
Oh, automatically. You getting the scissors. No. You no, I would cut her off quick. After that Jamaican trip, no, the boots. Absolutely not.
Damn.
Absolutely not. I know loyalty. That ain't loyalty.
Right.
I'm sorry.
What would she have to do to prove a loyalty in that situation though? Because she already didn't do what she was supposed to. So what could she have done to have redeemed herself?
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. honestly,
I feel like she stopped ET on that bus. You know, Suki could have been okay.
Yeah, no, right. If she had told ET like, look, you was wrong for throwing that water on my friend, and I really should mop you right now, I would have been like, okay.
That's what I thought she was gonna say, but when she didn't even say anything, I was like, oh.
Yeah, she downplayed it so hard. I was like, what? And I'm so happy that Bobby called her out and all that. Cause girl, you didn't. You was not right. You was not right. And want to try to cry. That's what I said. I was just over it. That's why I couldn't feel like no emotion. Cause I was just over it. Cause she crying with them fake tears. Girl,
Bobby said, "That's a fake friend. Don't bring her around me."
No, don't bring her around me. Nah.
Bobby was talking like he was Natalie. Don't be bringing her around ever.
Ever.
Now,
Lord, and
to see come back to the Caribbean.
Huh?
Who do you want to see come back to the Caribbean?
I would say Taseki because of what I've been hearing about her getting her big one with ET. And I like Seki. That's just, I guess it's me being biased. I do like her. I like her outside the show and everything. I listen to her music. It's Anna and Biggie. I love Anna's music. Biggie, she's big Dominicana. She's been saying that all this time. Like put her on the Caribbean. Come on now. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
And I don't know. Nobody has said Fly Tatted. I want Fly Tatted on the next season of Caribbean too.
The only way I would want Sky back is if Donna comes. If not, you can keep it. No shade. And I love Sky.
No, you good. No, I get it. I definitely get it. But yeah. But other than that, I don't think I have nothing else to chime in on. I just thank you for picking me. I haven't been able to be up on the platform.
Yeah, you're on it now. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, but thank you for all you do. I enjoy your content. I'm y'all like and subscribe. The math ain't mathin'. We got how many up in here?
Y'all be watching just peeping.
Exactly. Just watch it just to watch. Like up this video. Thank you, Pierre. Love you. Good night.
Night. All right, what's up, Brittany?
Hey, Pierre. Can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, I can.
So can we first talk about how the fight was only like 5 seconds and they talking about she beat somebody up. How did Rolly beat her up if the fight was only 5 seconds? I don't get it. Please,
I don't know if it was
let me know.
editing or what, but I thought it was gonna be longer than what we saw. I'm like, what was that?
That's what I'm saying. And you talking about you beat her up, but you really just pushed her into the wall, to the mirror. Like, come on now. You didn't do much, and then you're talking all that mess. You didn't do nothing. Like, come on now. Then for Sapphire, like, yeah, I feel bad. I don't feel like the last Carter said her tears were fake. I don't feel like they were fake. I feel like she was crying because she knew she effed up.
Right.
She knew that she didn't do what she said she was gonna do. Like, she didn't stand on business. And for that to be your best friend, you should have stood on business. For one, as soon as Rolly stood up, like, it shouldn't have been no talking. It should have just been a hit. Like, what? Oh, don't talk about. She's not gonna do what? She's not gonna. You're not gonna talk to my friend. Like, oh no, you're not gonna talk to my friend like that. Like, it shouldn't even been no conversation. Period. And
Right.
that's what Suki was saying. Like, no, you didn't stand on business. We talked about this before we got here, and you didn't do nothing you said you was gonna do at all. So now we're in this situation. You're crying because you know you messed up. And I feel like the tears are real because she know that she messed up in real life and everybody in the world seen her. Like, you can't even take it back. Like, you can't even defend yourself.
Right. Yeah, I do think the tears were real because I think she realized, like, damn, I messed up. I should have did something right then and there. It was like tears of like regret.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I was just screaming at the TV when Bobby was saying what everybody else was thinking. Like, so none of y'all gonna say nothing. Suki sitting up here crying because her friend really hurt her feelings. Yeah. And none of y'all, she asking y'all, so am I crazy? Am I delusional or what? Right. None of y'all speaking up. Only person that was real was Bobby. He stood on
they're real life friends. That's why Bobby even felt that way, because they're actually like, they're not TV friends, they're friends.
Exactly. And he know Suki's character. He know that she's a good person for real. And Sapphire is just using her. It's coming out now. Like, you don't really mess with her like that in real life. As far as Scotty and Natalie, I love that for Scotty. Like, I was just so happy because you could just tell in her face that she was fed up with the treatment that Nellie's been giving her. She probably been acting like that this whole season because she see the treatment that Scotty's getting from Lemmy or whatever. She see that behind the scenes. So that had to be building up in Scotty because I'm pretty sure she's been throwing a little shade at her this whole time. So now you come in like, yeah, what's up? What's up? Like I said, what's up? Because like, no, you're not finna keep bullying me. I'm not that. You're not gonna bully me. So I love that for her. I'm so glad that she stood up and yeah, she's light skinned, so of course she's gonna have scratches all over her face. Like
Right.
I
That's
didn't see
what
no
I said
black eyes. I didn't see no black eyes. Like you talking
That's
like you
what
hit
I
the
said.
pictures.
Scotty
You ain't
looked
hit
like the
nothing.
simplest an inch would get her red.
That's what I'm saying. Like she talking about look at her face. They show her face. It's only scratches. Like what did you do? What did you really do? Nothing.
Oh man. Now, do you think this will happen again, or is this like a fluke? A second time fluke?
I do feel like it's gonna happen again because I feel like the situation wasn't handled. Like, yeah, they put it to the side for the time being, but I feel like it's still underlying
Pressure.
problems there because she feel like she's getting the treatment that she shouldn't be getting. Like when she said, I created a monster. No, you just put her on with the boss. And you didn't think that Scotty was really calculated like she is. That's the
Yeah.
problem. You underestimated your friend. So
Because my
now
whole
you're
thing is,
looking at her like, hold
if you're gonna
on.
go on a type of platform like this, at least get some stuff out of it. Because goddamn, they already exploit y'all enough. You better be
Exactly.
getting
And
something
Scotty, I'm
good.
not mad at Scotty. She's doing
Me
exactly what
either.
she's supposed to be doing.
Sorry.
Like, okay, I got the biggest one. Y'all just mad because he actually liked me. That's the problem. Y'all see that he actually messing with me on a different type of level. And that's what Natalie didn't realize. I don't feel like she realized like it was gonna go as far as it went. So now she see that she's getting all this special treatment and all of this. She like, hold on, what you thought? What you think this
Right.
is? Like I'm supposed to be the
Natalie, like,
only
they
one
gonna make
getting
you
that.
EP next.
Exactly. I don't think she ever gonna come for Natalie's spot though,
Yeah.
because she can't have she don't got what it takes to take
Right,
Natalie's
right,
spot.
right. Right.
But Natalie just feels some type of way because she's getting all of this extra treatment and none of the other girls is getting it, only Scotty. So
Mm.
she just feels some type of way about that. And I feel like Scotty doing what she's supposed to do. More power to her.
Shoot. I agree. Okay. Now, who you want to come back to the Caribbean? And what do you think about all these reunion spoilers?
For the Caribbean, only person I would really want to see is Biggie. Pretty much. I feel like she did her big one this season, and I feel like they're not giving her enough airtime. They're not giving her flowers. They need to give her flowers. Like, don't bring Rolly back. We only need one big one. Let Biggie come on and do her big one on Caribbean. Don't bring nobody else back because nobody else brought nothing to the table. We need all new faces. Like when the OG Bad Girls Club, like they had new people every season. Like what is this? Keep bringing everybody back. Like we need some new faces. We
This
need
OG
new
thing.
things. We need challenges. We need something to look at. Like we're paying $5.99 a month for one show a week. Like not even more than not even like different episodes. They only releasing one show a week for $5.99. You go to Now That's TV, it's 6 shows playing. Like, come on now. The math is not mathing to me.
The girlies are loving Now That's TV nowadays.
I love Now That's TV. I honestly, I already unsubscribed to Zeus. So after when it goes out, I'm not paying for that because it's not worth it to me. Come out with some more shows. We want to see more than just fighting sometimes. Like you got to think of different ideas. Yeah, they got Bad versus Wild, but when is that coming out? Like, come on now. As
Damn.
far as the reunion, I feel
Yes.
like they know what they're doing with the reunion. I feel like they're having all these people come out and talk about it because I think they didn't think as many people was going to unsubscribe as they did. I think the numbers are going down, and I feel like they need the momentum to go back up. So they having all these people bring out spoilers because they need people to be talking about it to build it up to when it comes out. So everybody can go
Mm.
back on there and put their $5.99 in and see these fights. Because at this point everybody's tired of them. So
Right.
they need some type of promotion to get their numbers back up. That's
Because
how
I've
I
never
feel.
seen that after a reunion where like all the cast are just talking, like everybody
That's
just
what
talk.
I'm
I'm
saying.
like,
They're telling the whole show before we even see it. Like, where do they do that at? Where do they do that at?
that's my job.
Exactly. Like I really think that a lot of people, more people than they thought, unsubscribed.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because I'm one of them. And you're gonna have to do way more to get my coins back. I'm sorry, because what y'all putting out is not worth it.
I
There's so
really feel
many,
like they
there's
dropped
so
the
many
ball with the
apps that you
Baddies
can
East.
subscribe to right now that you can watch show after show after show. We're only getting one show and it's 41 minutes a week. Like that
Excluding
doesn't
the
make no
last week
sense.
preview.
Exactly. Like, come on now, y'all gotta come better than that.
Oh man. Any final
But
thoughts?
but no, that's all I have to say. Just like, comment, and subscribe. Get his likes up, follow the page. And thank you
Okay.
for having me on.
Definitely. Night.
Night.
All right. What's up, Stacy? Stacy not ready. What's up, Z? Z. Oh, okay,
What's up?
okay.
What's up?
What's up? I was about to do going once, going twice.
I finally got up here. Like, what's up here? Like, yeah, I
What's
watch it
up?
almost every day. It's like, dang.
Now let's talk the episode first. What did you think of the beginning with the Rolly Suki situation?
I'm not gonna lie, Suki did her big one because during the preview they was showing Rolly trying to be like, no, Suki was swinging. She was doing her thing. Like, yeah.
Right. Those previews, it could really have you thinking something else, and then it ends up being a whole nother situation. Because it looked like Suki was getting pummeled.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I was scared for her, but yeah, she held in there.
Now, when it comes to the whole Sapphire thing, do you feel like if that were you, would that be something that would make you cut off a friend?
Yeah, Sapphire is not a real friend. If me and my homegirl was up there and we had an agreement, just like how Tasiki and Krishan had an agreement, yeah, they're not standing on business this season. I don't get it. Like, if we had an agreement, that's what you should stand on. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it would have been over her. Sorry.
Do you think it's because she was scared, or do you think because another caller said it was because she didn't want to feel uncomfortable in House A?
She was just being two-faced. Like, you can't be two-faced. Either you're here for your friend or not. Like, you just met these girls literally in a few weeks. Like, what? I don't know. It just showed her character.
The apology, did you believe it?
No, it was given. I was scared and I messed up and I'm scared of what the world going to think. She was scared of the reactions. It was nothing
Of
about
the
Suki.
fan reactions versus her actual friend.
Yeah.
Now that I could kind of share. Yeah, I could see that. Now Nat and Scotty, were you screaming at the TV when Scotty was pumping Natalie?
I was mad she got a hold of her hair. Like, oh my gosh, if it wasn't for that, it would have been over for Natalie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Scotty was doing her big one as she should.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like Scotty should have had straight backs. Natalie would have been able to get held of it.
I don't know. I feel like Natalie know her weaknesses. Like, all right, let me grab this girl
This
here.
girl bun.
Yeah, it's over her.
Now, do you feel like it's a one-time thing? It's gonna happen again?
Definitely gonna happen again. It's Natalie. Come on now. Come on, guys.
They cannot be thumping like that in the Caribbean. Like, y'all, like, I'm surprised. You know what shocked me? I'm surprised that the people at that restaurant didn't come out like, hey, we're all booming. Like, come on, like, what's going on?
You guys are acting a fool. Like,
right, you guys acting a fool. Like, you didn't see not one employee kind of like poke their head out like, what the hell is going on? Because it's like they all start eating, they jumping over the bar, they jumping on the table. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, these reunion spoilers, what do you think about it?
I'm just really trying to stay away from it. Like, oh my gosh, here, left and right, all this information. Like, it's just so much stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for them to drop it at this point. But I know they're going super trailer, extendo trailer. Like, it's going to be a while.
Not extendo trailer.
Literally.
Any final thoughts?
No. Everybody have a good night. Love you, Fier.
All right, love you. Thank you. All right, what's up, Destiny?
Hi. Oh my gosh, this is my first time on here, so I'm so happy to be here.
I had to write my notes down because I had so much to say. First and foremost, Suki and Sapphire, like that whole thing. I didn't like Sapphire. I didn't like how the way she treated Suki. I also felt really bad for Suki because it seemed like everybody was coming against her. Like even in the last preview when Natalie was yelling at her and then Mariah was coming for her, like I didn't really like that at all. And then Rolly, she said in her confessional about how something about that's your best friend, you don't talk to her, like it was just something she said and I'm like, but you and ET do the same thing, like that doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay, I see I know what you're talking about. Well, she basically said she's not your guard dog, you shouldn't pin her on to people. That was hypocritical, Rolly.
Yes, exactly, because I'm like, ET was literally throwing water at people, like literally it was only Rolly's battle, so why are you stepping in for no reason? That didn't make no sense at all.
Right, because Sapphire wasn't even yelling at Rolly at that time.
Exactly, that too, exactly.
Yeah.
But then Natalie and Scotty, I don't know, like I feel like I just felt like they should have just said like what actually happened and not sugarcoat it. And I also feel like Scotty, she definitely changed a lot this season, and it's like in a negative way because you can definitely tell like she has a lot of entitlement. Like you can see her how the way she moves and stuff like I don't like her this season. I liked her when she came on Baddies
South.
I think it was South, yeah. When she came on Baddies South.
Girls
like she
love
was
Baddies South.
Yeah. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
But then Mariah talks too much. And I don't know if you saw that part when she tried to show Rolly like a picture of, and it was blurred out though, a picture of and it's like you're always egging on things, but you're the same person that couldn't get your chain back. So that didn't make no sense to me whatsoever. I feel like honestly she doesn't need to be on Baddies Caribbean because she doesn't stand on business at all.
Ooh.
At all, nothing. I just don't like Mariah. She definitely changed. She switched up from like Love and Hip Hop. I don't like her now. But overall I just think that they should have waited after the season to do the reunion, only because like there's still more episodes that we need to see. And
I see a lot of people asking about the episode. Sorry to interrupt you. I from what I know, I think after this next episode, there's the finale. I think it's 20 episodes in total. This is episode 19 we're doing now. I think it's 19 and 20 from what I've heard. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
But so next week is gonna be the last one then.
Second to last.
Okay, got you. Dang. But they already recorded the reunion then. So then does
I
that
think
mean
it's smart how they did it though, because I feel like had they waited to the last episode, they already know what happened in Jamaica. So it's not like, they didn't see, because they didn't see everything, because most of the situations, it was only a couple situations. So I think it's smart they recorded it like a few weeks ahead of time so we could see it right after the season ends, because I don't like waiting.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
God damn it.
I agree with you though. I definitely agree with you. So yeah, but that's my thoughts, honestly.
What do you think about the reunion spoilers? And who do you believe? Who do you think is lying?
I think so. There was a post that I saw that somebody said that how Smiley was lying about actually getting into altercation. Like I think you saw that one.
You talking about the bleeding hand?
Yes. I'm like, I don't even know whether or not to believe it, but I do believe that
that was a glass inside of her Sprinter.
Yeah. A glass
that wasn't
inside
a person.
She's really crazy. I wonder if they're gonna bring her back for Caribbean though. I'm really considering it because she brought the most viewers. I'm not gonna lie to.
So half the season was about her. Like, say what you want about that girl, but she went in there with a mission and she accomplished it. Because goddamn, like,
exactly,
there's 20 episodes and at least 13 of them were about Smiley.
Exactly. And like even the one before last week, the whole episode was just about her. And I was like, damn, like they really did not care at all for anybody else, just for Smiley that point at time. But there was one more thing I was gonna say. And oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oh, they were saying how somebody sneaked Scotty. I was wondering if it's Janisha. Like
It was
low key.
Janisha and Scotty did not fight physically.
Okay, because I
I know
heard
that's a fact.
somebody said it was Janisha versus Scotty.
Now,
So
what
I wasn't
happened
sure.
after the reunion was another story. Nobody got popped though, but it
Oh.
was some words.
Oh gosh. Whew. I wish they would have showed. I hope
Not
they
on
show us
camera.
that. But
I
yeah.
know.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh,
Right.
I'm so happy to be on here. Thank you, Pierre.
All right, night.
Good night.
All right, what's up, Leo?
Oh my
Hey,
God. Pierre, how are you? It's my first time calling. I'm so excited.
All right, I almost removed you too because I hear nothing. Now, let's get started with the episode. What did you think of the beginning?
Honestly, I was so like happy for Suki. Like I feel like it's kind of like sad to say because I think she only came in like episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
But Suki was my favorite baddie this season because I feel like she did get involved in a lot of stuff that maybe people feel like she didn't need to be involved in, but she had an opinion, as she should. She's on the show just like everybody else, and she was the only one I feel like being the most authentic about it.
Now, do you feel like what Sapphire did is enough for Suki to cut her off?
I feel like it was definitely enough for Suki to be mad at her. I don't know. I feel like at this point, if I was Suki, I just wouldn't have Sapphire around when I'm in something that would get me in trouble. Because clearly, like, she may say behind her back or behind closed doors, oh yeah, I got you. But like, you just proved you don't when things really come down to it.
What could she have done to redeem herself? Because, okay, let's say she didn't hit ET and stuff like that there. So, like, what could she have done in Jamaica to redeem herself? Besides what she did, what she's going to do to Mariah, push her in there.
She should not have been talking at House A when she got on that sprinter. She should have went in that sprinter, dragged ET right out of that sprinter, and beat her. Like, there was no talking.
By the leg.
There was no talking to her in that moment. Like, I don't know.
I wonder if Sapphire knew her leg was messed up.
There was no explaining herself. And then for her to sit there and be like, oh, she's taking up for Smiley. Every time she's taking up for Smiley, she's going for my op. That should not matter. That is your best friend outside of the show. You wouldn't even, like, nobody knows you without her. Like, who are you without her? And then you don't defend her. Like, that's like such a slap in the face.
My whole thing is with the Smiley thing. I feel like that's not an op of Sapphire's. Like,
that's what I'm saying. And she's sitting there calling her op. Like, you just met the girl. How is she your op? She stole your chain. Did she steal your chain?
Right. Yeah, like, I wouldn't consider that her op. So that to me was enough reason. Now, let's get to Nat and Scotty. So let's talk about it. What'd you think?
Oh, Scotty, she definitely did her big one because I feel like she came in, she was really like, it was giving me like Rolly and Natalie and Baddies South when Rolly fought her, because she was dragging Natalie all across into different rooms. Like, yeah, she was giving me what bar the second. And I was happy. She went in on that energy. She went in on the same energy as Biggie. Like, when she came in to fight Rolly, she came in and she was like, what's up? I'm not having this. We're not talking. There's no discussion. Like, as she should have. There was no discussing. Like, granted,
now, what's more iconic, Rolly and Natalie's fight or Scotty and Natalie's?
I still think Rolly and Natalie, because the what bar is so fun.
You still stand behind that bar though.
What bar?
Rolly was such good TV.
Baddies South was a time. Like,
oh man,
we need to go back to those vibes. It was a time.
Yeah, it really was though. Like, I feel like we'll never get that back, and it's because you wanna know why? I feel like keeping some of them around each other for so long, it's gotten to where like
they're not real. It's so stale.
Right.
It's very stale.
Nobody knew each other, so it wasn't. Oh, I'm not gonna try. It was like, okay, like screw you. Scott, I don't like y'all.
And they kept the wrong ones, in my opinion.
Yes,
like, Rolly, like this long girl. It's been your 5th season on Zeus. You were talking about a show since Baddies South. Like, as soon as they didn't give that to you, I would not have worked with them no more. Like, it would have been over for me, because now, like you said, I don't remember if it was like earlier on during the season they were like trying to like tease her with a new show or something. Nobody likes her anymore though, so what's the point?
And
Like,
I feel like that
people
was who's dropping the ball with that. Like, you guys waited till now. The fandom is like crazy and cannot stand her. And now, like,
and people
if y'all
still
had dropped that
liked
show a
her.
long time ago, y'all wouldn't have this problem.
Right. People still liked her after Baddies South. That would have been the prime time, because after Baddies West, I don't really know. Like, I didn't really feel like people hate
People
her.
didn't like
Like,
her, but it wasn't as much as now.
yeah, like now people hate her. Like
Yeah.
before on Baddies West, they were like, all right, you're getting a little tired, but like nobody really hated her like until like
Right.
now. But yeah.
Now the reunion spoilers. What you think? Who you think is lying? What you think is the truth?
I think ET is lying. I feel like I just feel that way because ET, she's very like, I don't know what story she's trying to like portray, because I remember back during the episodes with like Smiley, like when they went to go get her chain, like Mariah's chain back and stuff like that. I remember she got on a live talking about, oh, I told Rolly like, no, don't throw the drink on her, blah blah blah. She said that on a live, but then during the time she's also getting on live talking about how Smiley's her least favorite baddie. She's going inserting herself when Sapphire wants to fight Smiley, telling her that she's her least favorite. Like, she just doesn't make any sense. Her story's all over the place. She wants to blame things on editing. Like, I feel like with her, like, I just have to see it to believe it, because I can't.
You feel like it's been a lot of lies she just been telling.
Yeah, she just tries to like piece the whole story together, and it just doesn't come together for me.
Right. Now the Caribbean. Who you want the Caribbean?
So I do want Suki back, but I feel like I want them, I don't know if you know the rapper Cupcake. I want them to bring her.
Ooh.
Because I know that her and Suki had like a little rap battle, so I want to see how they would interact.
I like the way you think.
No, yeah, I wanted to see Cupcake. I want to bring Anne back. Like, Anne's been gone for a minute. She's a little messy. She's funny. And I don't think for the Caribbean, and I know this is like a long shot. I know it's never going to happen. But I want them to bring Camila again. But I want them to bring with Danny Victor from Bad Girls Club. Because I know it's never going
to try out for The Bachelor.
I know it's never going to happen, but I need to see them interact again, especially now that they have beef.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's my fantasy, but
yeah, right. Any final thoughts?
No, that was really it. I'm just really happy. Thank you again, and everybody liked the video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, what's up, Zerod? Last name Africa.
Zared, what's up?
Zared. Okay. What's up?
Okay, so yeah, we need to touch on this Sapphire shit. So you see when
stop the curse and just light on the curse.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you see how when she came up to Suki trying to apologize and she had tears in her eyes, you knew she was wrong. And it's so funny because I just got into it with I live with my best friend, and I just got into a fight like maybe 2 months ago, and the person, I was getting jumped, and I'm literally on top of one guy while the guy's behind me jumping, and I'm literally holding one guy down, and I'm like, I'm fighting him, you fight him, and all he did was pull the guy off. He didn't even swing. So I feel this Sapphire and Suki stuff, but it's like
it triggered you.
It triggered me. Like we was about to fight just now. He had to go up. Gotta get out.
You like you Sapphire, nigga.
Okay. But yeah, no, she knew she was wrong. And then even like it triggered me when she was like, I did all that I could. But no, she said, what did she say? I did all that I was there 100%, but I could have did more. Like, and then Suki's like, do you hear yourself? Like, do you hear how you sound? Because that's the same stuff that he told me. He's like, I pulled the guy off. It's like, that's not enough though. Like, I'm your best friend. We live together. I don't know. It was too much. Sapphire should have just.
You think she should cut her off for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I don't understand why they're still messing with each other. It's probably because they really do have a genuine relationship.
Yeah. Your daughters are friends.
Yeah, I know. That's what I seen that too. I would have told my daughter to whoop her daughter's butt.
No, wait a minute.
No, yeah. No way. She when she asked, "Oh, what do I got to do?" You got to fight ET and Rolly. You got to fight both of them now.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't messing with that. But my thing is too with Suki. If she was like, she likes to play Captain Save a girl, whatever. But you before she did that, she should have did it when Smiley was still there. Like I would have been like, Smiley, I got you. they're picking on you right now, who you want to fight? Because then she would have had somebody to have her back since Sapphire didn't, you know?
But you think Smiley would have did it though? Because Smiley kind of whimpers, especially when Nat was in her face.
I would have pushed her. Go. You get her, and then I'm getting the other one.
Sapphire, you better do it. I'm gonna get your chain back.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of Scotty and Nat?
I mean, the whole relationship is just dumb. Scotty's just one of those friends, you know, the ones that you can boss around and just like punk out. And like, Scotty's just an idiot. But I mean, I think she really does care about Natalie. So, you know, it is what it is. But she's dumb. Every time I see their interactions, like even the hug, Natalie wasn't even crying. Like there was no tears in her eyes. Did you see what you walked away?
I didn't look. She wasn't like
she walked away like this. Girl, what you wiping? Ain't nothing.
Natalie is funny.
It's funny. But I don't know why you guys keep talking about the wig. I like the wig. What's wrong with the wig?
Natalie's wig?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm from Hawaii. So in Hawaii, we like all the curls and like the big hair.
You're in Hawaii right now.
I'm in Hawaii, yeah.
That's what's up. Now, what do you think of all the spoilers that you've been seeing like in regards to like the reunion?
You know, my thing is like I'm a real Bad Girls Club fan. So I've been watching I've seen all the seasons numerous of times. The fights are just, they don't give as much. Like Tasiki and what's it called, Marsh, like their fight was good, but like all these fights, like even Scotty and Natalie tonight, it was a good fight, but they should have let them rock. Like it's too short. So all these little spoilers, I already know they're gonna be jumping and stuff, but it's only gonna be like 2 hits, like 2 seconds.
I think ET and Tasiki's ones are from what I heard, they're longer than every other one. Because they
always say that though, and then you watch the fight, it's like at most 5 seconds. Come on now. Tasiki's fight was like what, 7 seconds? Like, and you know, it's just it don't give what it used to give. Like, and the reunions before, they kind of let them tussle for a little longer than the show, but I don't know.
I don't know. You know what's crazy with BGC? Like when looking back on it now, they used to fight for a long time.
Yeah.
Like god damn.
So
they had them girls fighting for a long time for $500 a week.
But do you know? Follow this kind of what relates to. You know Jubilee on here? They do like a bunch of controversial topics. They got like trans versus like detrans. They do a bunch of like.
I think I've heard of it. Why?
Well, so there's this guy on there, and I'm such a Back fan. One of the contestants on there was one of the audience members in one of the reunions.
Yeah.
I was searching through all the reunions. He's from season 5's reunion. This big fat Mexican guy. He had like he was like going in the reunion from season 5. I don't know, but I'm just trying to tell you that's how much of a fan I am.
Right. Now, who you want to see on the Caribbean?
Suki definitely needs to come back. Suki is definitely she's good. Camila, I mean, you know, everybody's saying about the Bad Girls coming back. It's just not working out. They got to bring back like the newer Bad Girls.
They bring back too much of the older BGC.
But I feel like they could bring back Rocky. I feel like Rocky would be good.
Yes.
Danny would definitely be good. Both the Victor twins would be good, but I feel like they're just gonna request way too much money. And they just don't.
You know why Natalie doesn't want to bring back Rocky? Because Rocky will beat her ass.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's why she doesn't want to bring back Rocky.
But I don't know if I've seen it on your channel. They definitely need to start doing Bad Girls as the hosts, because the hosts don't really fight on these Baddies reunions. So, like, they need to have the Bad Girls, you know, host the stuff so you can bring back more fans. I feel like they get more money like that too. Because Nene, like, who the hell is Nene? You know, like, I mean, if you're into Love and Hip Hop, okay, but like. Wait, she
Real Housewives.
Okay, well, whatever. Exactly. This is Bad Girls Club. This is Bad Girls Club.
They're gonna eat you up in the comments.
Well, I'm gonna eat them up in real life. So.
Any final thoughts?
No, I'm excited for the reunion. I just hope. I'm really excited for Camila I want to see what she's gonna do, because Rolly said that, or she said that she dropped Rolly on top of her. I'm like, I don't even think you could pick her up. So. Somebody lying.
I want to see how that's gonna look, because I know I have a bad feeling I'm gonna laugh so hard at that.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited though. But thank you for having me on.
All right, thank you, Nate. Nene, I will say I like Nene, but it was random. Like when they said Queen of Reality TV, I really was like, oh shoot, they like New York. They finally got New York, because every year it'd be like, oh, they're getting New York, and we never get New York. So when they did announce that, I really did think they finally got her. But then when they revealed it, I'm like, oh, I was like, yay, Nene, but I'm like, for Baddies. That was like, yeah. What's up, Indigo?
Hey, you guys.
What's up?
I wanted to talk about the Sapphire and Suki thing.
Yeah.
I felt like Sapphire had multiple opportunities after the fight in the restaurant to tag ET, and she did not take it. Like, how do you go and try to plead your case to Suki to make her think that you guys are friends, and then go back to the same people that jeopardize your friendship right after you made your best friend feel like you guys aren't friends? And then you kept going back to them, and then you try to gaslight her saying, well, you were defending Smiley, and you know Smiley's my op. The only reason why you fought Smiley is because you didn't mind your business between her beef with Mariah. You inserted yourself in a beef you had nothing to do with, and then you use that as a justification to not defend your best friend and say, well, that's the reason why I didn't do anything. And it's like you didn't even argue back with Rolly and ET. You didn't tell them to chill. You made Suki look like the aggressor in this situation. So to me, I kind of felt like the only reason why you're on the platform is because of Suki. You didn't defend her. You made it seem like she was the problematic one, and then you gave a half-ass apology.
Do you think that's enough of a reason for Suki to cut her off?
I feel like if your friend puts you in a position to make sure that you can provide for your family, and then you embarrass her on public television and you don't make it right, it's kind of just like going forward. Suki's going to be skeptical about putting you in positions where you can make yourself financially stable, because it's like the moment you got an opportunity, you didn't even like respect the person who put you on.
Right.
Because it's like you're cool with Rolly and ET, but they couldn't get you on the platform. And you were worried about trying to be neutral instead of understanding you and Suki actually have a genuine relationship. It's not a TV relationship. You guys kind of came up together. So you just giving her that respect, even if you weren't going to fight ET, you should at least told them, like, at the end of the day, this situation is about Smiley. So you arguing with Suki, there's no point in that. Like, y'all could just chill and relax. But you didn't say anything. You over here pushing Suki like Suki's the one causing all the drama, and she really wasn't. Like,
Suki said, "Get off of me." I felt so
bad. And then she didn't even try and get Suki wig back for her. You pushing Suki. Suki don't got her wig on. You letting water getting thrown on her. She getting soaked.
Water getting on the wig. Oh, now that damn wig smell like Phantom pineapple.
Yeah, that was crazy. I feel like Scotty.
Yes.
Scotty did her big one. I feel like Natalie felt like she could use Scotty as something to hold over Lemmy's head. But the problem is you helped Scotty get in a position where she didn't need you anymore. So you can no longer be the middleman in their interactions. And now it's just like you wanted to be an EP, but you wanted to be on the show more than organize things. So now it's like you're mad that Scotty's doing less work but getting all the perks. And it's like, you don't have to be on the show acting ratchet with the castmates. That could be somebody else's position. But it's like, you still want to get the attention like what you used to get in BGC and everybody being like, Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. And then it's like, you want to act like you're the boss, but then be a castmate. It's like, pick one.
Because I just feel like with Wes, she didn't get so involved. Like, of course she got into it with Scotty, but like, that was that one couple of episodes. Like, besides that, during Baddies West, Natalie was just chilling.
But
and
I feel like
thing at the reunion, but that was like after the season ended.
She likes curating the drama, but I feel like now she feels like she has to be in it for the show to be interesting. But it's like there's so many girls who have unique stories. I feel like if they focus more on just not making it about fights and getting to know the girls naturally are gonna have vices or kind of like pick beefs with other people. But it's like Natalie wants to kind of be like bitchy, but then kind of have a clique, make it seem like she's putting certain people on. The other girls got to fight for a spot. It's like she's trying to play all these psychological games, and she feels like certain girls are not going to catch on to the fact that she's causing all the drama. That's why I'm kind of not mad that at the reunion, ET's going to tag her, because she deserves it.
Let me tell y'all this. The fans are very flip-floppy. Watch at the end of the reunion, y'all going to be fans of ET. I could put my money on it. Watch.
Me personally, the reason why I'm not going to be a fan of ET is because I feel like because of her backstory and Now That's TV, I felt like she thought she should bring that same energy to Baddies, even though she was trying to grow from leaving Now That's TV. And then she ended up becoming a crash out. And I feel like you don't crash out for a bigger bag. You made a name on Now That's TV. If she would have just played it cool and tried to peep the scenery, I feel like she tried to pull what Biggie did with Rolly, trying to be cool with the person who's like the biggest bully and try and jump on their bandwagon instead of standing on your own. And then she didn't realize by doing that, Rolly was already catching a lot of flack a little bit from West. So this season, it kind of made her no longer a fan favorite. So she chose to jump on the wrong bandwagon, and it ended up backfiring on her because she already looks like an aggressor.
Right. Someone said after this season, where will they go and what will they be doing new or next? They've done everything. I'm guessing she meant after Caribbean. I really feel like after they go to the Caribbean, they're gonna start doing theme seasons. That's the only way I can see the surviving because y'all can't go anywhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
South,
and I feel like
Midwest, but
and they're not good at trying to pick new cast members. I feel like one thing I could appreciate about like Josh's Cabaret, even though allegedly it's being canceled, which sucks, at least Jocelyn had different girls coming in. You kind of got a little bit of their backstory. It's like the most you kind of see of certain girls is when they do those audition episodes, but once they come on the show, it's the sprinter. They're going someplace to get drunk. A fight where you don't even understand why people have beef. Like at least before, like at least when Now That's TV, you know the beefs that certain people have before they fight, even though most of the episode is fighting. So it just makes sense. But I feel like with the editing, the lack of dialogue, it's just like y'all just get drunk, fight each other, get in a sprinter, say you guys are getting money, and then every time it's just like you guys actually aren't getting the money, and then we find out that it's a
your
whole
love
alleged
language is money.
yeah, bro. And it's like, why wouldn't it be? I'm sorry. I feel like if Scotty's really putting in all that alleged work, she should be reaping the benefits. Like, why would I be crashing out on TV and I got to do all that other stuff on the back end to get on a season? Absolutely
Right.
not. I'm be sitting real pretty.
No shade.
The wigs have the looks have gone up. We got the color
Okay. Scotty's styling and looks in her confessionals this season are top tier, and that's just it on that.
And she's been chilling. Besides the little Anna thing, like she's been good. So I feel like Natalie's just a little mad, and I feel like she's losing the focus. And I feel like she was so caught up on having a big show and competing with Jocelyn that she getting lost in the sauce too. She's like, nah, they becoming stars off of me, and it's like that's the point. You gave them
I
a
gotta
platform.
bust my ass while these girls chilling. Damn it, Natalie.
Baddies Caribbean, I feel like Suki should still stay on the show. I feel like people expected Suki to act like E.T. And I feel like if Suki would have acted like E.T., everybody would have been treating her like the way they treat Rolly, saying that she's a bully because she knows how to fight.
Right.
I feel like she was more calculated with her situation because she's like, at the end of the day, when I leave this platform, I don't necessarily want to have a bad reputation. If I get into a physical altercation, I want it to be justified.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's
I don't
like
wanna
people already know she can fight, so it's like she doesn't have to keep proving that.
And I feel like people just like they wanted her to follow like in Krishan's footsteps. And because she's the sister, everybody's like, you need to be moving like Krishan. And it's just like, no, we see the kind of backlash and everything Krishan's getting. And it's like Suki kind of wants to move different. She's just like, I don't want to be known as an aggressor.
Right.
Like I want to be chill, I want to be cool, but I also don't want people to feel like they can mess with me either. That's why even when she went back and forth with ET over here asking, begging for an apology. She looking at ET like, you the one who's always popping it, so I'm real surprised you asking for an apology. She's like, let me put my bag to the side because I know how y'all know that TV girls do.
Listen, Tasiki is very like calculated. I know she did her research on ET like a whole lot before, like right after she probably got in the house. She probably was on her phone watching videos, episodes. Like, oh, I'm gonna know you.
Yeah, and I feel like E.T., she kind of set herself up because it's one thing if you have 1, 2, or 3 beefs with some of the girls, but for you to be beefing with almost the whole cast and then you get shocked that everybody's gonna be tagging you, like it really don't make no sense. Like you cause way too many problems with different people, and it wasn't even just on the show. Like we've seen the way she's been doing lives and being on social media. Then you're gonna go get on Liddy's platform. And it's just like, bro, we already know the way you are. So it's like, it would have been different if she would have came off genuine, but I felt like she let the baddies thing kind of get to her head. And I think they also kind of made her kind of beg to get on the show as well when she did her second audition. Like, oh, I squashed it with Krishan. And it's just like, why are you begging to get on a show and trying to make it seem like you're so cool with Krishan to get the platform? It's like, you've already been on a network before. So it's like, they know they wanted you on the show, but Natalie was just like, well, if you got beef for Krishan, you can't get on my show. And it's just like, you let Natalie little girl you just for you to turn around at the reunion and then tag her. It's like, bro, pick one.
The fans are going to eat that up with the Nat.
I think they're going to love it. They're going to like it because somebody finally stood up to Natalie, because a lot of people feel like because she's an EP, they can't say anything to her. But then it's also not shocking because it's ET. ET seems like the one who will fight whether it's justified or not justified. Like Smiley situation, you put a bottle of water on her, you don't got no issue with Suki. Suki's getting splashed, so it's just like You'll fight anybody. Somebody blink at you the wrong way, you're gonna fight. So we're
You
just
sound
happy
like
it's
Will
Natalie.
Vicky. Remember when she
Like-
said about Krishan? If the fly look at her the wrong way, she gonna want to skirt with the fly.
Right. So I feel like that's how she messed up. But I feel like ET could kind of like redeem herself. I feel like she just needs a good rebrand. We've seen it happen with a lot of people. I don't think she's the worst reality TV like thing that we've seen before. Like
That's
Krishan's
the
still doing
biggest like fall in reality like likeness I've seen. It's kind of crazy watching it.
Yeah, and I feel like if she would have kind of just came in more genuine, I feel like she came in on hot. But the problem is, had she popped on Seki when she first got on the show, then I feel like she would have got her respect. But it was her picking with everybody else. And it's like you saved Seki for last, and it was just like, nah. You went after T, and it's just like T was just over there cracking jokes. Like, what was the beef with T? So it kind of made her look like a hater, and I think that's why people kind of have a dislike for ET because she comes off like a hater. And then for her to be following behind Rolly, it kind of gets like that makes sense why y'all cool because y'all both seem like haters. So like, mad bitches click up.
Yeah, no, I feel the same. I feel like if Rolly wasn't on this season, I don't think she would have got as much hit as she did. And it's the reason why I say that is because she wouldn't have did certain things that she did because she wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I feel like you see how Anna likes to talk and everything else. I feel like I don't say she should have followed Anna Mac's formula, but it's like Anna Mac was likable, but she was just a little bit annoying, but just not as annoying as a Mariah or a Smiley. So she was a tolerable annoying. But I felt like she didn't really show her personality. Like we didn't learn anything about at all this whole season. We just know she's and she's just fighting everybody, but everybody else at least got to have a real conversation. The only thing has talked about is not liking people and wanting to fight and get her lick back. Like, how old are you? Like, where are you from?
That's why I feel like she blames the edit when it comes to that, which I could see like 2% what she's saying when it comes to that, but it's kind of like you yourself didn't put yourself out there. It was just about everybody that you didn't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even with her interaction with Rolly when they were in the room together, when Rolly ended up putting that atrocious hat wig on, that whole dialogue that they had, she could have been opening up to like Rolly talking about her upbringing and like in South Central and everything else, her being a mom and how like she just wants to like take
people don't even know that. Like people don't even know she's a mom. Like people think this is a 22-year-old little girl. Like that's not no.
Exactly. And I feel like after like she got the surgery and everything else, it's just for you to create all that beef and then get 2 cosmetic procedures just for you to get boxed up right after. Like, bro, I hope they do revisions and everything else because that would really suck. Like being only like about a month or so post-op and then people was kicking you, everything else. Mind you, still wearing board fajas and everything else. That's really intense. Like, bro.
All right, what do you think about the who should come back for Caribbean?
I feel like Seki should come back. I feel like Biggie should come back because I feel like Biggie has like a really big personality and she's funny. I feel like besides fighting, the girls need to have personality. I feel like Biggie knows how to joke. She knows how to be social, but they don't want to give like Biggie that platform because I feel like Biggie actually has like clout. She knows how to organize events. And then you see her YouTube channel, everybody goes to go watch her do her commentary. So it's like they don't like how she used the platform to push herself up. So they're trying to shit on her. I don't know if Camilla should come back. Not because I don't think that she's a baddie, but everybody wants BGC version of Camilla, and she's evolved past that. So if they expect her to just be fighting and acting reckless, we're not going to get that from Camilla, even if it's a situation that's justified. She'd rather just get past the situation and be a grown woman. I think Sky should come back. I feel like House B was pretty good because of the way they interacted and everything else. They was doing a cappella. They was having a whole ball. I feel like House A were just commentators. All their scenes was about talking about House B. So I feel like it's mostly House A. Suki definitely needs to come back because I'm not going to lie. Suki is the one who's going to keep it real in terms of calling out things that nobody else wants to play because people want to pick sides based on who they're cool with. I don't feel like Mariah should come back. I know they definitely wouldn't bring Persuasion back, even though I feel like Persuasion did make that sound.
Don't want to come back.
She wouldn't want to come back, but I feel like that would be funny. I think they should go back to their old auditions of certain girls, because I feel like there's certain girls who have personality, but for
Yeah, I
whatever
don't want to
reason,
try it again. Yes, I
they
agree.
didn't want to add them. But I feel like we just need new faces. I feel like bringing old people that we've seen on television before and expecting them to bring something new to the platform, we're just not going to get that. They either matured or they're still the same person. So I feel like new faces would definitely spice it up. They actually need to actually bring Caribbean people, like actual people who are from the Caribbean, because y'all going to these countries acting a whole fool, embarrassing yourselves. These people want y'all to come back to the US because y'all got them looking crazy. Like,
they're poor Jamaican citizens.
I know, and Anna Mac talking about a third world country. I'm just like, this is how I know you ain't never used your passport before. Because how dare you?
Thank you for calling it Indigo.
You too. You guys don't forget to subscribe, like, and definitely share the link so that people could come back and watch the after show.
Thank you. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I will be live again tomorrow night for the South Central at all. Well, no, South Central's over. Young and the Reckless, and we have a new show called Mean Girls. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.
We're going on Twitch right now. We're going on Twitch right now for reactions.
No personal thing.